just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Start the show already. Sheesh. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. Let me see who's here today. Let me see. I see Faves was here. Hi, Faves. How are you? I think Faves had to leave, or she's just gonna be around for a little bit. But good morning, Faves, Itty Bitty, Mr. Landfill, Nemesis, Tracy Spencer, Mark the Spark. How are you? Diane Chase. How are you? Robert Towers here, Mr. Landfill, of course, D-Wing Rap. Let me see, Dragon's Gravy, Debbie Webb, and Renee's Retro Relics. Hi, Debbie Webb. How are you lurking today? Don't feel well. Will you feel better, Debbie Webb? Feel better? I hope you do. Let me see. I'm still going. Robert wants to know where his coffee is. Hi, Witch X. How are you? How are you? Good morning, Jack's mom. Softly spoken one, Wally. Wishful she devil, Cubby Cat, Cindy. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Ketchup will be here soon. Hi, Showbell. Hi, Maria P. The Body Watcher. Rick Reed is here. Hi, how are you? Denise Sales is here. Hi, Baxter. TK. Fru. TX Sungel. I think I got that right. Texas Sungel. Muppet Angela, Kim Bryan, Sarcastic One, and QSSS, Wishful She Devil. There you go, Badger John and Carol Madsen. How are you fine folks doing today? Hi, Lisa Rats. How is everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And Ketchup will be joining us shortly here. Did you watch the? I was watching the show last night. I was watching the Fleabags. I only caught a little bit. It was a lot of patting Fleabag on the back, then a lot of crying, and then Slobby was crying, and then I think Boner Crusher was crying, and then Sammy J was crying. It was a lot of crying, and then patting people on the back, and hi, James Francis. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, but today, as I mentioned before, I really didn't want to cover the Fleabags today or that stuff because I have other things I want to do today. I'll get to that on probably Friday morning when we normally do Darrell Brooks on Friday morning, but we're doing it Wednesday morning because I'm not doing a Wednesday evening stream. And then even Fleabag's going to be like, oh my God, even Just J-Hip can't do a show. No, I'm doing a show. Hi, Venom. How are you? Yeah, they were all doing their thing. Then Slobby, once again, still not served, okay, apparently. Then why is he celebrating being dismissed if he's not served? I don't know. Back to the blue tape. Oh, man, he is not giving up on this blue tape, all right, where apparently, his daughter was under attack by blue tape, and it was terrible. And then Boner Crusher says more stupid stuff. He's like, can't there be a law against littering on someone's property with unwanted paperwork? I mean, that should be a thing, right? And I'm like, oh, God, you're stupid. Hi, JD. How are you? Is today box fort date? Nope. We're not there yet. Actually, in my post, I did it wrong. I put in that this is day 10. No, we're on day 11. Where remember we still have Nicholas Kirby up on the stand. This one goes well for Darrell Brooks. Then he brings up another witness, all right, who has very little recollection of the events. And then we close out day 11. Then day 12 starts out with a banger. Day 12 starts out with a real banger. They have trouble even getting the trial going on day 12. He will bring back Erica Patterson to harass her some more. I mean, question her some more. Then it gets pretty heated. Pretty heated. I don't know if we'll get to that today. Day 12 is massively exciting in terms of the nuttiness that goes on. Of course, we got Jay Prince for president sitting in the background. Of course, he has a big back and forth with Lord AC. It's insane. All right. And he shows how stupid he is. So, yeah, then we got, what's his face? But no, today, actually, hi, Metal Mom, how are you? No, today, actually, it is my younger brother's birthday. Now, my younger brother, he passed away like 5 years ago. Let's say 5. All right, 5 years ago. Yeah, let's say 6. Let's say 6 years ago. Oh, he has many meltdowns going forward, James. He does. He has many meltdowns, mostly starting in day 12 of trial. And, oh, yeah, then closing arguments are terrific. And then, of course, his sentencing speech is wonderful. Oh, yeah, we're going to get to it all. We'll get to it all. We should wrap up Darrell Brooks by the end of next week, probably just 3 or 4 more streams of Darrell Brooks. And then we'll move on to the next one that we want to cover, and we'll take a look. I debated maybe Wade Wilson, but I don't know. But no, to give you some backstory, so my younger brother, he had an asthma attack. And they found him in the house, and he had his inhaler, I think, in his hand. And well, he didn't make it. So that happened. But his wife was pregnant. She gave birth to a son. All right, so full circle, circle of life, right? And he's doing well. He's doing well. His wife is doing well. My sister-in-law. So there you go. But it's not one of those things, as you know. Just J Hip doesn't cry or things like that. I've never cried over the situation. It's just not the person I am. I joked about it. We had laughs about it, but that's just the person I am. I don't sit around and cry or do that stuff. It's just not me. Right? I don't know. It's not for me. But no, I really didn't want to discuss the flea bags today. I was like, no, we're gonna do Darrell Brooks, and that'd be fun because I spent a lot of time talking about this case at the time. I think when it first happened, he might have. I think he had just passed away when this happened. I can't remember. Actually, Jay, serious question. How was your brother's heavenly birthday? I hope the family had some good memories and smiles to share remembering him. Well, it's today, Venom, and I'm pretty sure we have a thing going on tonight. We normally do. I'm sure there will be pizza and stuff, but yeah, we normally do. So yeah, I believe that'll be tonight. So it'll be fun, actually. He was a different sort of individual. He was like me, a big kid at heart, just like Just Your Hip is, I'm kind of a big kid. I never take things very, very serious. Even things like that. And it's funny. Actually, I want you to think I'm a bad person for this, okay? I want you to remember my sense of humor, but we were sitting at the hospital. And I was there with my mom and my dad and my older brother, maybe my sister, I can't remember. And I just remember saying, well, I think everybody got the Deadpool wrong on this one. Because, of course, I had just fallen down the stairs a couple weeks ago, right, and busted my head open. And so, no, And people were laughing because I'm like, I'm sure everyone thought it would have been me. So no, I mean, and everybody knows that we laugh and have fun, and that's my personality of who I am. But that's what I did. That's what I did. Hey, Rob Pay, thank you for the two. Thank you. Jay, I get it. I say those kinds of things too. Yeah, I know, Venom. It's just your personality and how everyone deals with different things, and that's how I do. But thank you so much, Rob. But I think if he was around, he would appreciate the show, and I'm sure he appreciates the show from heaven. Of course. Of course. I'm sure he does. Hi, Gwen. I see you popped in. And M. Marsh and Penny Williams. Hello. Hello. How are you? But yeah, that was just a little bit of oh wait, Venom says, well, my mom was in the hospital with end stage cancer. The doctor came in and had a odd look, like something was wrong, other than she has stage 4. Is there more to that story, Venom? You left me on that one. You left me on that one. But I'm sorry for that, Venom. And I hope. Oh, and I said, oh, no, she's dying? Man. Yeah, everyone does things differently. Everyone needs a Just J Hip in their life. Good vibes. Thank you, Carol Matson. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Ketchup will be joining us shortly. Thank you. And M Spire, a member for 8 months. Thank you, M Spire. Hi, Nancy. How are you? My mother said, well, there goes dinner. No, that's terrible, Venom. That's terrible. But no, it's always good. It's always good to have a laugh. Hey, Ketchup. Hi, Ketchup.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing great. Mel Clump says, don't tell anyone, but Jay is a good guy. I try to be. I try to be, Mel Clump. Thank you for the 2. Ketchup's pretty cool, too. Hey, Spire, how I'm glad that you are here. Thank you for being a member for 8 months. It's weird in here, and you've gotten used to it.
I'm not doing it.
Do the thing. I'll tell you one more story here, and then we'll get into Darrell Brooks. But
I missed story time? Darn it.
Yeah, you missed story time. I think I told this one before, maybe, but
Probably.
No, it's funny. My brother used to install like pools and spas, and he would work on them. And yes, he would repair them and put in new pool liners and things along those lines, hot tubs, things like that. Mel Clump says Ketchup is super cool.
Aw, thanks, Mel.
Thank you, Mel. So now, of course, my buddy's wife had no idea what my younger brother did for a living, right? So I was over at their house, and this was like maybe a week after he passed away. And she was talking about a hot tub. And she's like, yeah, I want to get a hot tub, but we just need, I need to find someone who could put it in and install it. And I said, of course, I used to know a guy.
You did tell me this one.
And of course, my buddy's laughing. and his wife's like, really? Can I get his number? And I'm like, whoa. And my buddy goes, he's talking about his brother. She felt like garbage, and that made me feel good.
This is how Jay does feelings, everybody.
That's how I do feelings. I said, hey, look, now my buddy's wife feels like crap, and I feel terrific.
You're such an ass.
It was so funny. Oh, Rob paid with the tons. This last year was a very hard year for my brothers and me. I had to put mom in nursing home after years of telling her we never would. Like you, we got through it with humor. Yeah, that's how I get through things as well. I get through things with humor. Thank you, Rob Payton. That is the way to get through with things. That is. It's better to make light and have fun of the situation than just go to a dark place. It's always
Yeah.
better, Rob.
It's hard. When your parents get older, like we had to take my dad to the hospital, like, I don't know, it was like maybe 8 or 9 months ago because he went to urgent care and they didn't do anything. They did a CAT scan and send him home and didn't give him anything for the horrible pain that he had. And so he came home and he was in such pain that he was like dry heaving and couldn't like do anything. I was like, let's go. We're going to the actual emergency room, not the urgent care, and screw these people. We're not going to sit around and wait any longer. And then while we're in the emergency room and they're taking care of my dad, my mom's blood pressure goes through the roof and she almost passes out in the room. And I'm just like, oh my God, both of my parents are falling apart at the same time. This is great.
Well, at least there were doctors around.
I know, but I was just like, what the hell?
Thank you, Rob Pay. Thank you for the time.
Like, Mom, you couldn't have waited?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
This is Dad's moment here.
Foxy Mama says she felt like garbage, and that made me feel good. Can we get that on a shirt? Well, but that's the funny thing. Like, even when I had my TIA, I was in the doctor's office, later on, and they were asking me how I felt. And I was like, well, it was quite delightful, to be honest with you. I said, I couldn't move half of my body, but the other half still works. So I knew if I needed to, I could go delete my history on my computer just in case.
He's worried about his search history.
Yeah, because I've never had anyone describe a TIA as delightful. And I go, well, I wasn't. So, and I could still kind of think about doing stuff. So that was pretty good. Now today, and I don't know if he's going to come by, I did send a link over to David Gingras. Okay. And I said if he wants to come by, he can, because he wanted to get a few things off his chest about something that was said incorrectly. Now, I want you to understand something, all right? If you are, all right, a Clayton Eckert diehard and, all right, also a JFC member, listen. When Reality Steve had David Gingras on it and Rachel Warris, nobody freaked out and went freaking nuts. No, they had a conversation, they had a back and forth, but then apparently when somebody else does it, they're like, oh my God, Clayton Eckert has been set back 15 years. It's like slavery was brought back. Oh God, it was terrible. And Clayton was just emancipated. No. We can have a conversation with other people. It's okay. I'm sure it'll be respectful if he comes on, as I will make that very clear, that it will be respectful. But quite frankly, this is how you get information. Because quite frankly, I have questions for him too. All right. Because I was just on with Hey Rob last week with Rosalind Duke. And well, I have a few questions about that. Like, is he representing her? What's going on there? I know he wrote a long blog about it. I did not read it. And I found Hey Rob to be, well, delightful. I found him to be a pretty nice chap. So, I won't let somebody come on here and just disparage people. But if he wants to tell some truths about, I believe he was talking about the bankruptcy case, and he wanted to correct the record on a few things. And I said, well, if that's the case, sure, it's okay. Come on in. But he said, he's like, I don't want to hijack your stream. I said, well, I'm doing Darrell works today. there's no hijacking of this thing. I can stop at any point in time and give you 30 minutes of my time or whatever to have a little back and forth, see what he has to say, as long as we're not disparaging YouTubers. I'm not a fan of that, because that's not what I'm here for. And I found Hey Rob to be nice, friendly. He seemed like a pretty good chap.
Yeah, he's not doing anything crazy.
I mean, I've never seen his show, but that's not because I don't like him.
Well, I have, but I mean, he just like goes to some of the court dates because he's local, and then he goes to the courthouse and gets copies of like, the motions or the, whatever it is, and reads it and follows the case. He's not doing anything like Laura is accusing him of doing.
Well, yes. And, once again, I'm not even here to talk about the case, but if he wants to talk about something that he said some people got something very, very wrong, and he just wants to correct a few things. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, if that's what you want to do, then come on in here. I'll listen to what you got to say. Of course I will. All right. But again, I want to remind you all of one thing. Legal Vices said it best. If you can't say something nice about David Gingras, don't expect him to say something nice about you. All right. And then he challenged his chat to say 3 nice things about David. Did they do that? Well, no. But I always live by the Legal Vices terms of service. All right. If I'm going to have someone on my show, I will be respectful. And the thing is, even when I was on the last stream with David, it wasn't about Laura Owens. It was the yearly check-in to see if David wants to be my best friend again.
Yeah. I mean, nobody thought he was going to come on that day.
No. And it was a joke, and it was funny because a lot of people, I didn't have a channel at this time, but a lot of people did not know this, that behind the scenes on X, I had many conversations with David Gingras. All right. So it's not like I'm new to the case or I have no idea what's going on. No, I had back and forth with this guy nonstop. All right. And so that's how I actually got to know Megan Fox. Because sometimes I'd be like, man, now you should see what David had to say today. She's like, oh, let me in on it. Right. And like, we weren't friends, but I'd be like, well, he said this. This was our back and forth. She's like, I said, don't share it. And I said, but no, this is just so, if you want a little bit of, where his head's at, this is where his head's at, And so, yeah, it is what it is. But we'll see. If he doesn't show up, that's okay. Because, once again, he's over in Arizona, I believe. So they're like 2 hours earlier than us. So it's like only 6 a.m. there. It might be too early. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I always forget that because Rogue is on that time frame, right? She's 2 hours behind us.
Yeah. And Kaywood says, James was funny when you guys had him on, and I want to know what he wants to correct. Me too. If there's information, I want to know it. And if you don't buy it, if you don't agree with it, then you have that right to not agree with it. But at the same time, 3 nice things. Can we do some calculus instead? This makes my head hurt. Well, yeah, my crystal tea. But
ask Chat GPT if you can't come up with it on your own.
And you do know, David had a YouTube show where he did an entire stream about Just Jerry Hip. All right, talking about how great Just Jerry Hip was. He didn't mention my name. I asked him not to, but we had a huge back and forth.
Oh, right. You asked him not to?
Yep, and he didn't. He just said, this guy works for the railroad. I really respect him. And then he blocked me 2 weeks later. But, that's...
There's no way you said don't mention my name.
Oh, I did. No, I did. I because we were just... having a back and forth, and I was telling him my thoughts. All right. But also, I want you to keep in mind one other thing. David Gingras and Mark Randazza seem to get along. They seem to be friends, possibly. And so, I mean, there's a little bit of a connection there.
Oh, you mean your lawyer,
Yeah,
Mark Randazza? That Mark Randazza? Oh, okay. I was just checking if it was the same guy.
yeah, my boy, Mark Randazza. Yeah, Spencer knows him. Spencer knows him. so, so yeah, I mean, there is a little bit of a connection there, and also, him being a lawyer and me also being 3-0 as a lawyer. I could probably give him a little bit of advice because I've been dominating it in the legal realm
Right.
myself as a parastate lawyer. So, but yeah, we can always listen to the other side, but not always the other side. Like, if you think I'm having lips and chips over on my show, you're freaking wrong as hell. All right. No, I'm not going to have complete lunatics on my show. No. And I'll be honest with you, David Gingras takes a lot of licks. All right. You look at like the DUI videos that came out, he takes it on the chin a lot. All right. So, I can always be friendly. And not friendly. Let's just say I can have a conversation with someone who has never said anything bad about me. All right. So,
Yeah. And we're not actually involved either. Like, I think people forget that.
yeah, I'm not involved in the case. It's just I've had a long history of back and forth with him on X, more or less. And, I don't have him saved. I got blocked and stuff many times. And that first Christmas was wonderful because Ross sent him a text and says, do you think you could bring back Just J-Hip? And he's like, I'll probably regret this, but okay, in the spirit of Christmas.
And he did.
And he did. And so last year at Christmas, after he had blocked me again, this past year, we did the same thing. And he came on the show and he's like, well, I guess so. I guess I Just J-Hip again.
Well, that's what made the whole thing funny, and that's also why we never thought he was going to come on the show when you guys were asking him this time.
It's like a Christmas tradition, It's a Christmas tradition, because it had nothing to do with Laura Owens. It was like, David, don't you want to be Jay's best friend again? It's so good. Hi, Crystal T. Thank you for the 5 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you so much. If you get one of those, thank Crystal T. She works hard for her money. Remember, we're a couple clown losers over here, but we do okay most of the time. Thank you so much, Crystal T. It's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Wow.
I think Megan Fox is really going to enjoy that.
Enjoy what?
You're
Well, if Megan likes it, that's fine. But I'm not doing it for you, Jay.
It's 3 nice things. He's human.
Hey,
He's by his client, no matter how nuts they are, and he tries. So yeah, see, there you go. There's 3. We got 3. Thank you, Metal Mom. Hi, Coop. Coop's here. Well, let's get into the show here. Don't forget, we have the wonderful,
I know, Venom. I know.
No meowing. Oh, blah, blah, blah. The stage there. Let's take us off stage so we can make it bigger. I want to make sure I got closed caption turned off. We got sound turned up. Now, here's Nicholas Kirby. He's got a lot of really important things that Gerald Brooks is going to get out of him as he sits on the stand for about an hour. But wait till we get to the redirect. The redirect's pretty good. Mel, come up with the super sticker with the cat. Thank you for the super sticker. Mel likes the cat.
Damn it, Mel.
No, Gwen. We don't get to Fort Brooks till basically after the trial's over because we're going through jury instructions and then we get to Fort Brooks. We got a couple more days to go before we get there, but we're closing in on Fort Brooks. And as you can see, Nicholas Kirby. Now there's a reason as you watch this why the state did not call Nicholas Kirby. No. They called Corey Runkle instead because of the two who were both there, both giving similar answers to what happened. Well, Corey Runkle seemed like she was able to hold it together a little bit, where Nicholas Kirby is so angry that he goes on and on and on with all of his answers. And the state's like, yeah, we're going to go with this other one, right? So, Darrell Brooks is like, Nicholas Kirby has something to hide. The state didn't call him. I will. It's going to go well, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, Aspen Fallen with another $3 super sticker with a kitty cat on it. Look at that. They like your cat. Ketchup? Hey, did you see the Fleas last night? They didn't even talk about male anatomy all that much, just for a small portion of the show. Like, by the way, we have a little bit of time here to be disgusting as usual. Let us go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
It's a dog, it's not a cat. Oh, it looks like a cat to me. That's a dog. Oh, it looks like a little Miyagi. Now I see. Yeah, okay, sorry.
Oh, I thought it was a cat too.
Yeah, no, I guess that's a little
Sorry.
Miyagi. Hey, Debbie Webb's checking in again. Hi, Debbie Webb. A day without Peens? No way. Well, I didn't say without Peens. It just only took up about 20 minutes of their 4-hour stream. No. It can't be completely without. It's the Fleabag's terrible show.
Yeah.
What would you expect?
If it's not Peens, it's poop.
It's a Japanese Shiba. I have one.
Oh, okay.
It's a Shiba.
Those are cool dogs.
Here we go here.
I have an important question though, Jay.
Yeah.
What in the hell kind of haircut does this guy have? How do you even get this?
He came dressed for court, Ketchup. All right.
What even is that? Like, how? I'm just confused.
It's all the rage. I mean, he went to prison after this trial himself. Let's bear this in mind. He also went to jail or prison or something.
For what?
I believe it was something with maybe a child.
Ew, no.
I
Really?
don't want to say that for sure. It was something. All right.
Okay.
I believe he has to register now himself or something. I don't know the details,
Ew.
but it was something. It wasn't great. Let's put it that way.
No wonder he has that haircut then.
In memory of your brother, may his memory be a blessing. Thank you so much, Middle Mom. It is. We had good times. A lot of good times. Thank you so much. It's a Herman Munster Ketchup. It's a Herman Munster.
It kind of is.
Talking with Corey. Who is Corey?
Corey is a friend of Miss Patterson's.
And would it be fair to say that it's also a friend of yours?
Mutual friend, yes.
In reference to Corey?
Yes.
And what were you doing?
Walking around Waukesha, she was waiting for Miss Patterson to get done meeting with Mr. Brooks. You?
At 3 o'clock?
Around 3 o'clock-ish. Around that time, I had advised her not to go meet with Mr. Brooks.
You made reference to Mr. Brooks. Uh,
Oh, he's such an
Who's that?
idiot.
That
How
would
does
be
he
you.
do that? Look at his face. The look on his face.
Who is that? That would be you. He's so inquisitive. Like,
Yeah, the faces that he's making are hilarious.
he makes some of the best faces during this. I promise you. It's wonderful. Oh, hi, Gary. How are you, Gary?
Hey,
and
Gary.
why would you say it would be you? That's you.
Because that's your name.
And you were privy to that information at the time?
I was privy to the information about you about a week prior to this incident.
About a week prior. And during your walking around, what were you doing, Corey?
Walking, like literally walking. We went from one store to walking around downtown after Erica told us she was going to be going to meet with Mr. Brooks. That would be you. I had advised her not to do it because it was a bad idea, and I was in fear for her safety.
This guy's gold.
Yeah.
I advised her not to do it because I was in fear of his safety. He always has to add on this little bit of extra at the end of the question.
I like it.
It's so funny. But the state didn't want to use him because he comes off as hostile. So they were like, we're going to go with Corey Runkle instead, knowing that dummy Darrell would bring him up. So, yeah, of course he's going to.
You made reference to going from one store to another. What stores are you referencing?
Dollar General and Speedway.
That
Did
sounds
you go
about
anywhere
right.
No.
Did you ever go to a park?
Dollar General and Speedway. I mean, this seems like the perfect guy who's going to swing by Dollar General and Speedway. Just window shopping. They're browsing at the Speedway.
Hey, I like Dollar General, okay? Sometimes, they actually still have a dollar section there. It's not $1.25 or $1.50.
I'm actually more surprised at the Speedway comment. But then here's our boy, all right? Here's Jay Prince for president, here to support, his brother in arms who's being falsely taken down by the white people. He says this, mind you, all right? Even his own crew of YouTubers turned on him and like, are you an idiot? Do you see this jerk? His own friends dumped him like a hot potato. They're like, no, you're a dummy. I'll get to some of the stuff that Jay Prince for president says. It's a good time. He says some dumb stuff. That video you sent me, I forgot about that Lord AC put out. That was pretty good. He accused Lord AC of interviewing him when he wasn't even there.
Wow.
It was cute.
No.
Ask a question. His next question comes from the.
You made reference to knowing about Brooks a week prior to these events, you said?
I didn't know everything about him. Ms. Patterson had showed me his rap sheet, if you will, and a picture of him, and that was about it. I had heard prior.
I'm going to stop the witness unless you wanted to go there, not to discuss what may or may not be conduct of Mr. Brooks prior to November 21 of 2021. With that understanding, go ahead and ask the next question.
I bet she's going to go in a little different direction there.
You made reference to a picture you were shown?
Just a photograph with a rap sheet behind it.
Yeah, ask the question about the rap sheet again.
And at some point, did you and your mutual friend Corey meet up with Miss Patterson?
Yes.
Do you recall where that was?
Corey and I were in the Dollar General area of Waukesha, which is between East and Broadway Street. We were walking towards, or away from Dollar General, towards where Erica had said that she was being assaulted and attacked.
And do you recall where that area was?
Yes.
Where was that area?
On White Rock Avenue, right across from White Rock Elementary, in front of the red apartments across from that area.
Red Apartments.
Yes.
Do you know what those apartments are called?
I do not know the name. I'm guessing they're called White Rock Apartments.
And do you know if there's a park in that immediate vicinity?
There is a park there named Frame Park, yes.
Did you ever go to Frame Park?
No. We were in that area near the park where the elementary school is and the apartments are.
About what time did you and your mutual friend Corey meet up with Miss Patterson?
Ms. Patterson called me and said that she was,
About what time was the question? About what
and I'm
time?
getting to that.
I'll direct the witness answer his question specifically. What time?
Honestly, around what time the parade started. I would have to say like dusk. I honestly don't wear a watch, so sorry, I don't remember the time.
His
If
face.
I had to put it at a time, I'd probably say about 4:35-ish.
Let's back up a little bit. Around what time did you and your mutual friend Corey first hook up that day?
I had worked that whole day, so we didn't meet up until I was done working, which was probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
I'm going to speed this up just a little bit faster for just a little bit.
And at some point, you received a phone call from Miss Patterson?
Yes,
You yourself?
yes.
And then at that point, what did you do?
When she told me that she was in trouble and she needed help, I went to her aid, which means I took off from where I was near Dollar General and ran to where she told me to go.
I'll have to look for
And
the
when you got there, what did you see?
When I got there, well, halfway towards White Rock Elementary, I stopped a police officer at a barricade and I let him know that a woman was being assaulted in a vehicle.
And do you recall giving a description of who may have been assaulting your friend?
No,
Why not?
because at that point in time, the description didn't matter. I had the identity of the vehicle. So I told them you need to be looking for a red SUV with a woman screaming out of it
And how did you come into the knowledge of the description of the vehicle?
because I saw the vehicle.
At what point?
Going
did you see
good,
the vehicle?
Darrell.
When Corey and I were walking up White Rock Avenue on the apartment building side of White Rock, which would have been my right if you were walking towards the train tracks that crossed White Rock. On my left was White Rock Elementary. I walked past the red vehicle, didn't realize that she was in that vehicle. Then Corey and I crossed the street to White Rock Elementary and started walking down the sidewalk. And I heard her scream, Miss Patterson scream. I don't remember exactly what she said, but she screamed and I knew it was her. So I walked back across the street and escorted her across the street over to White Rock Elementary.
This is good.
I don't think that's what
I'm just giving you full description.
Let's back up a little bit because that doesn't make sense. You stated that you had a description of the vehicle. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
The question was, how did you?
Just a little foreshadowing. This is where they let Darrell Brooks go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the bailiffs come. They unshackle him and say, "Our bad." That face he makes. Oh, but he's going to give us a few more of these ones. Trust you, me.
How did you learn of the description of the vehicle at that point?
Ms. Patterson told me over the phone that she was in a red SUV. There aren't many red SUVs with young women screaming for help in Waukesha.
So I'm assuming, because you made reference to stopping law enforcement before arriving to the scene. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
So I'm assuming somewhere in the time of you stopping the law enforcement officer to report what you were being told, and then actually walking past the vehicle as you said you did, and then hearing this and all this? Did you give a full report to law enforcement?
At the time when someone was in help and needed help immediately, absolutely not. I said there's a woman being attacked in a red SUV. You need to call for backup now.
And then you just ran.
And then I ran towards the person that needed help.
Now, this is a good witness for Darrell. This is a very good witness. All right? He's getting a lot out to the jury. All right. The jury's sitting there going, well, my goodness, this is terrible what this guy did to Darrell Brooks. I mean, all of a sudden, they're throwing tissues to Darrell for all of his troubles and hardships. I don't know, Chibi. I don't know if there was a thing in Canada.
Did you at any time give a more detailed report that evening?
No, not that evening.
Did you speak with any more law enforcement that evening?
Yes.
Do you recall whom that was?
I do not recall the officer's name that showed up in the SUV coming down White Rock, in the police squad SUV. I don't even know the name of the officers that turned into Frame Park and went to the boat launch instead of where Miss Patterson, myself, and Corey were.
Hi, Chibi.
Hey, Chibi.
But yes, I did speak to an officer.
How did you come into the knowledge of where officers turned and went?
Because me, Erica, and Corey were arguing with Mr. Brooks on the side of the road of White Rock, right in front of White Rock Elementary. And the officer that I had stopped at the barricade when we were coming to Miss Patterson's aid had radioed for backup, and obviously given them description of the vehicle that I had described to them, the red SUV. That backup came, but they went to Frame Park. They did not go to where we were on White Rock.
Any idea why they went to Frame Park if you specifically told them a description of a vehicle and where it was located?
I did not tell them where the vehicle was located because at first incident, Mr. Brooks had taken off in his SUV.
I love his facial.
Where we were on White Rock.
Any idea why they went to Frame Park if you specifically told them a description of a vehicle and where it was located?
I did not tell them where the vehicle was located because at first incident, Mr. Brooks had taken off in his SUV.
Here he goes. The face of the trial. What? You were there, dummy. Look, Laura Knighty's in the background.
In the
I know. You tell us that every time.
in the police report, and
Hi,
is
Juliet.
it fair to say that the officer that took your report
Juliet?
was writing down what you told them?
You mean the officer that I alerted about the trouble in the SUV?
Let me back up.
Yeah, do that.
On the next day, the 22nd of November of 2021, did you speak with a detective at that time?
Yes, I did.
And during that interview, were they writing down what you were saying?
I believe so, yes, but I believe it may also have been recorded on tape. I'm not sure.
And do you yourself recall stating to the detective that
Oh no, Juliet. Well, I hope your day gets better. I hope you're not a terrible day.
Aw, I'm sorry you're having a bad day.
Pray for Juliet. Had a bad day. Do better.
This particular question you can answer.
Yes, I mentioned that I had received a phone call from Miss Patterson and that she was being assaulted while in a vehicle.
At any time, did you identify White Rock School?
I identified the street, which is named White Rock, the apartment buildings, and the school.
Thank you, Chevy, new member. I think you've been a member before, but thank you for becoming a member again. It's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Okay.
I mean, and we're clown losers over here, so there's that going on. But thank you, Chevy. Thank you. He bends down to see how far his head will fit up his ass. Ask a question, Darrell.
And at some point, you said you heard your friend Miss Patterson screaming.
Yes.
Yeah, let's focus on that, Darrell.
And
Yeah.
do you recall what she was screaming? I said, do he?
As for the question, he's asking, did he hear? So you may answer. It's a yes or no.
I do not. Yes, she screamed. Do I remember what she was trying to say? No, I'm guessing it would be help. I'm in trouble. I would assume that that's what a person would scream when they're in trouble, is for help.
Do we still have the
Out of the house this morning?
exhibit,
Well,
the footage from the White Rock School available?
The security footage?
The security footage, I'm sorry.
We do. The state be willing to pull that out.
Oh no.
didn't
I'm
we
sorry.
just-
Yes, we did.
Yep, Robert's a liar. Yeah. Go watch Lips' show, Robert. You'll fit right in. Hi, Denise, smelling it off. Or mel it. Well,
Did you call her Denise mailing it off?
Yeah,
Oh my god. Where what?
that's her name. Denise melling it off. That's Denise melling it off.
Has anyone else ever called you that in your whole life, Denise?
It could be mulling off, but I'm going to say it's melling it off.
The Postmaster General.
How do I even have people come to my chat?
I don't know. I don't know how anybody comes back here.
But no, I am very happy that Denise Melanoff is here. Nice, Jay. No one, only Jay would.
That's what I thought.
Jay's in rare form this morning. Show some love to Denise Melanoff. But Darrell's doing pretty good.
I guess I need the defendant to identify which exhibit he would like us to publish.
He's gonna pick one.
Door 1 and door 2 is what I have.
I'm sorry, you said do.
Exhibits 3 and 4 have been received. One is of the White Rock door 1, the other is White Rock door 2. I believe those are the videos you're referring
Bet
to.
Jay picks the wrong one.
Let's try door 2.
Okay, that's exhibit 4.
This isn't a game show, Darrell.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
Let's try door 2 and see what prize comes out of this one. He's the best lawyer I've ever come across in my life. Let's try door 2. Shit. This is amazing. Darrell's playing Let's Make a Deal with his life on the line, with life in prison on the line. He's going, yeah, door number 2.
What's behind door number 2?
I bet you door number 2 is not going to work out for Darrell, but we'll see. I'll be right back. I'm going to let this play for a bit.
Okay.
Hang tight.
Let's just put it up for the witness initially, make sure it's the one Mr. Brooks wants. I appreciate the state with their assistance. Can you see that on your monitor, Mr. Brooks? Is this the one you're looking at?
Yeah, I can see it.
I believe there's 2 clips from this, but go ahead.
Can you? This one is roughly 7 minutes, so I would need a little bit of it played, if possible.
It's been received, so go ahead. It'll be published, so everyone can see.
Well, before it's published, can you show it to the witness?
That's fine. We'll just play for the witness then.
I'm sorry, I should have said that before.
It's playing, so we'll let it go. Let us know if there's a point where you want it stopped.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is the video you're looking for, though.
Think it might be door 1.
Let's watch. I could be wrong.
I was kind of thinking that too.
Take a look. Of course, none of our statements right now are any kind of evidence. We're just trying to get to the right spot.
Can you
Pause right now at 105.
105? Can you back it up a few seconds?
Well, of course.
Not 2 or 3, but maybe
Not an office here.
5 seconds, 6 seconds, maybe.
It's at 59 seconds. The witness. It is on the witness stand, by the way, just so you're aware.
Okay.
Just watching it.
Can you play from here?
I bet you this is going to prove a lot of great points.
I bet so.
I
don't
feel
think it's
comfortable
playing.
with this one.
It's playing.
Oh, okay. Pause right there.
Please.
From what you can see in this video, do you see anyone get in or out of the vehicle that you see on your screen?
Miss Patterson has just exited the vehicle.
Just for the record, the video was played. It's Exhibit 4 from 56 seconds to 1:21. Go ahead.
I didn't hear that. The answer.
Miss Patterson was the one that exited the red SUV.
You saw someone exit.
Yes.
Can you rewind it back?
To what? Again.
To
No, he's not going to actually see anyone exit in the video. He's going from memory, not from what the video says. And that's what's going on here. And no, Bob Smith, you're wrong. He says he won a lifetime getaway, all inclusive. No, he won 6 of them. You want to talk about a big winner?
pause.
Pause again at 1:21.
Oh, okay.
Did you see anyone from in the video that you're being shown now from about the 1 minute and 5 second mark to where it's paused right now at 1 minute and 21 seconds? Did you observe anyone get in or out of the vehicle?
I'm going to take back what I said earlier. Apparently, according to this video, she did not exit your vehicle. She was behind the White Rock sign. That's why I did not see her.
Did you see anyone get into the vehicle?
Later on, within the incident, yes.
On the video that you were able to view right now, from the 1 minute and 5 second mark to the 1 minute and 21 second mark, did you observe anyone get into the vehicle?
No.
Can you publish for the jury?
What does any of this have to do with the parade, Darrell?
Start it.
Nothing.
He's killing it over here.
He
Around
thinks he's
105.
doing something right now, and it's got nothing to do with anything.
He's dominating this case. Oh, just wait till we get to Erica Patterson, and he starts asking her questions about something that happened a week ago or whatever that has nothing to do. He pulls out pictures that he claims Erica sent, and Oh, it becomes a whole thing. It becomes a whole thing. Now here you see Darrell coming down the street. He wants to show this video of him driving the SUV down the street.
What an idiot.
He's sharing his own video of him driving down the street, getting out of the vehicle.
For this witness being present at that location. Or
Were you-
more information about the incident.
Were you present at this time?
We were on White Rock Avenue, but we were not in the general location of the school as of yet, as of that point in time.
So to your recollection, you didn't see anything that you're seeing right now on this video. You did not see the day of the incident.
No, I definitely saw Miss Patterson in a red SUV that day.
Did you see?
At this specific time, no, because I was down the road on White Rock talking to an officer who was manning the intersection of Hartwell and White Rock and reporting at that time.
Can we play a little bit more?
Sure.
If I may.
Objection as to relevance. If you want to direct the video to a certain time that, and you would like to ask this witness about that particular time the witness saw it, that's fine. But you can't go through each video and say, and ask general questions.
There's only been one video that's been shown.
I'm going to give Mr. Brooks some leeway on this. The video is to be played from this moment, and then Mr. Brooks tells us when you want it to stop.
Okay. What I'm attempting to do for the record, Your Honor, is
Just play the video and you can ask your question. Go ahead.
You see the license. Yeah, show when you have a confrontation with Erica Patterson. This will be a good move.
can you pause it right there?
Video's paused at 138.
Can you pause it where there's nothing?
By what you are viewing in this video right now, had you and your mutual friend Corey linked up with Miss Patterson at that point?
At this point in time in the video, given from what I've just seen, that was when Erica was on the phone trying to get a hold of me. We were already on White Rock at that point in time. We were not near the school at that point in time, though.
So that was when you would, to your recollection, that's when you would say the phone call to you was made?
One of the phone calls, yes, she made multiple phone calls to me. I think probably about 6. I had been having issues with my phone that day, so it had been turned on and off multiple times. The final time that it was turned on was when I picked up her phone call, and she said, "I need help. I'm in trouble. Come help me. I'm being assaulted."
You just
That's
made,
when I left.
you just made reference to that point in the vehicle being, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so drained. That point in the video,
He's so
is when
trained.
you made reference to that point in the video being when you received the phone call.
Yes. A phone call out of
A-
multiple from her.
That's fair, a phone call. Would it be fair to say though, would it be fair to say that, and this is in reference to you saying that you were having issues with your phone that day, would it be fair to say that you're not sure how many phone calls you had received that day or who they were from?
I only received 51 phone calls on my phone that day that I actually do know. 6 of which belonged to her.
And all around the same time?
All around the she obviously didn't want to get off the phone because no one calls me 6 times in a row unless they need some help.
Can we continue to play from 138?
This is going really good, Darrell.
Can you pause right there very quick?
Erica walking with her boot on her leg because
Do you
Darrell
see in this video your friend Miss Patterson walking back in the direction that she had just come from?
I see her on the phone talking to someone, which I assume would be me, telling me where
Mr.
she.
Kirby, I need you to answer the specific question that's being asked at the moment, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, I see her on White Rock on the phone, walking back in the direction she was originally.
Again, Your Honor, I'm going to object to this line of questioning unless the defendant can put this witness there. I don't know what the relevance of this testimony is.
I didn't even
The
say that.
exhibit has been received, it's been published previously.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to give Mr. Brooks some leeway here. Overruled.
At-
I would like you to get to where you need to go, though.
That was the next question. At this point in the video, had you yet come into a range where you and your mutual friend Corey, had you yet come into a range where you can see Miss Patterson at that point?
Corey was the one that spotted her first.
Could you yourself see her at that point?
I heard her scream. That's what caught my attention.
And you made reference to that scream being heard from inside the vehicle. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, because that's where she was when she called me. And I was still on the phone with her while going down White Rock Avenue. Even while I was talking to the officer, I said, "I'm on the phone with her right now. I'm trying to figure out where she is. Can you please call for backup?" So we continued down White Rock to look for Miss Patterson.
Would it be fair to say that in the phone call you received, she told you where she was at, and that's the area that you were generally responding to with your mutual friend Corey?
Ms. Patterson doesn't know Waukesha. I knew the area she was talking about because I live in that area.
Would it be fair to say that you just testified to when you had the interaction with law enforcement that you stated you're on the phone with her right now trying to figure out where she was? So would it be fair to say at that point you didn't know where she
I was
was?
sick
I
of
knew that she
hearing
was on
him
White
say,
Rock.
would it
I
be
didn't know
fair to
exactly
say?
where or how far down on White Rock she was at that point in time.
Would it be fair to say?
At that specific time, I
Sick
did
of
not
it.
know. It
Copy
wasn't
something
until I
else,
seen a red
Darrell.
SUV parked in front of the apartment buildings on White Rock that I figured that might be the one that she was in. It was Corey who spotted her across the road.
We're paused at the 1 minute and 47-second mark of this video. It's a little hard to see houses and things that are like. Can you point out in what area the red apartment you're referring to might be?
It's
It's a touch screen, so you can.
None of this has anything to do with the parade. Why are they even letting him do this? It's only to mess with Erica and to deflect.
Second witness, they have to let him put on his case. And to be fair, perpetually puzzler, Nicholas Kirby is working a temp job. All right. So I don't know how much work he gets, and maybe the t-shirt is the best he can come up with, but he's at least working, unlike Darrell Brooks. So I'm going to give him a pass on this one because at least he was at work. All right. So he gets a pass from Just J-Hip on that one.
Yes.
Darrell, thank you. Would it be fair to say that where the video is paused now, that Ms. Patterson is not, or who you identified as Ms. Patterson is not inside of a vehicle?
She is not inside the vehicle in this video, no.
Can we play from 1 minute and 47 seconds?
Okay.
No, this was prior to him going through.
Pause here.
You know,
At this point, had you come into a range where you can see Ms. Patterson at that point?
No.
The record video paused at 2:13.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
13.
Keep going.
And you made reference to your friend Corey spotting her first.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Corey had said that she thought she had seen her across the street. We looked and we crossed the street once and then we crossed the street back over. Then we crossed again for the final time. That was until later when the incident with Mr. Brooks took place.
And at this point, walking with your friend Corey, had she alerted you to spotting Ms. Patterson at that point?
She said she's over here. She must be out of his car now or something. She said something along the lines of that. So we went across the street and there was Miss Patterson hobbling down the street with a boot on her leg.
You made reference to your friend Corey saying she must be out of his car now. Do you know, as you were walking with your friend Corey, do you know if she observed Ms. Patterson being in a vehicle at that point?
She was with me when the phone call came. So I assume that when someone tells me that they're in a vehicle, then they are in a vehicle. That does not mean that they would be in a vehicle by the time I got there. I was on foot and I wasn't walking, I was running.
Can you play it from 2:13? Hard to see that with that quarter.
I bet you at some point in time,
Okay.
Kirby, I bet you his jacket's gonna come off. All right, he's gonna take his coat off, and you know when he takes his coat off, that means business is about to happen. Oh, Darrell's not gonna like that. Now we're circling just a family of regular people walking down the street, killing it, Darrell. I don't know what case Darrell's talking about at this point in time. I mean, he's kind of all over the place. Just wait till the redirect. The redirect's going to be very, very good. That's actually the most important part of this entire line of questioning. Let's see how that goes. When we get there, if we ever get Nicholas Kirby off the stand, it's just he's killing it here. He's killing it.
Opposite side of the road.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes. I was on the phone with her at that point.
Could you observe from coming down White Rock? Can you observe that from where you were at that time?
I was at the intersection of White Rock and Hartwell when she said that she was by some red apartment buildings.
Could you see her from that position?
No, not from that far down.
Can we play from 409?
Go ahead.
Pause right there.
Oh boy, there they are. There they are.
4:18.
47, sorry.
Hey, he's not running.
You see the two individuals here?
Yep.
Do you know who those individuals are?
That's me and Miss Corey.
So at 4:09 to 4:18, you were able to come into view of Miss Patterson at that point?
No, I wasn't. I was on my phone trying to call her back to find out where she was.
Can we clear this circle? Thank you. So at this point right here where the video is paused, 4:18, you weren't able to observe Miss Patterson on White Rock Avenue at that point?
Ask the answer.
Overruled, the witness may answer.
I was not looking ahead of me. As you can tell by the video, I was looking at my phone trying to call Miss Patterson back because she was not answering her phone. That scared me. So I told Corey to keep an eye out, look for her as I tried to keep calling her. When I looked up and we got past the White Rock Elementary School sign, that was when I seen her.
Would it be fair to say that judging from the video, the White Rock, let me back up. Are you referring to the sign right here that says White Rock Campus?
I'm referring to where the end of the school building itself meets the driveway or the road that's there. There's a turnoff road.
I apologize. Can you take that X from the...
So clearly at this point, you can see Darrell didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, look right here. Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the line of questioning here, this makes sense. That was Corey's fault. It was Corey's fault. It was
Clearly.
Blame Corey.
Hey, Chucky.
Not Chucky. No, he's doing good. He's doing good here because now we've diverted attention from the parade to other things that don't include the parade. This is a good idea from Darrell. I like where it's going. Yeah. Okay.
At that point in time, no.
No, as in
She was not in the vehicle at that point in time when we finally came upon her.
So when, if at any time did you observe Miss Patterson inside of a vehicle?
When she was going back into his vehicle to get her things or whatever it was that she was trying to pull out of his car, her phone or something or whatever.
Can we play the video from 4:18?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, can we clear the X?
Continuing to
Sorry
play from
about that.
418. It's at 421, but go ahead.
Now, at what point in time did you see the woman being assaulted? Was it here?
Pause right here. Is it fair to say we stopped at 4 minutes and 38 seconds? Is it fair to say from the video that two people right there are crossing the road?
Yes.
Hey, Calvin, what's your question?
Do you know the identity of those?
Hey,
two people?
Calvin.
It's me and Miss Corey.
Would it be fair to say that at that time you observed Miss Patterson?
That was when I first noticed the red Jeep, or red SUV, whatever you want to call it, across the street. We had zigzagged up White Rock, going from one side to another, looking for Erica. When we ended up on this side, the red SUV was parked in front of the apartment buildings. There was a tree here, and Miss Erica came from the passenger side of the vehicle around the back. That's when I heard her yell something. That's when I went over.
You made reference to Miss Patterson coming from around the vehicle.
Coming from the passenger side. So I had assumed that she had just gotten out of the vehicle.
Do you know that for sure?
If I didn't see her
boy.
earlier when I was on White Rock, or a vehicle earlier on White Rock, how could I know?
Again,
Did you see her
nothing to
in the
do
vehicle
with
at
that.
time?
I seen her
Friggin'
come from around the
parade.
vehicle. I am not actually sure if she was in the vehicle at that point in time.
Thank
I
you.
was just going by what she said over the phone.
Okay.
So my assumption is that she was in a vehicle.
All right, next question.
If it pleases Your Honor, do we have a better view of this point in particular?
I don't know.
Maybe on Exhibit 3 might be a better view of
Good Lord.
this.
If you have a
Particular part?
specific spot to direct the state to, then I will have them do that. But
Can we view Exhibit 3?
do you have a specific spot to direct the state to on exhibit 3?
I'm not sure. It's been, I don't know how long since we viewed that exhibit. I don't know how long it is.
Do you know anything, Darrell? No.
He's very well prepared for his case. Like, can we just randomly go to it and let's see what happens. Kind of a free-for-all type of thing. We'll just see what happens. What he's trying to prove now is that Erica Patterson was never in his car.
Oh, right.
And see, that would prove that he didn't run over everyone in the...
Right. Nothing to do with anything.
Well, I'm promising you this much. When we get to redirect, you guys are going to be floored.
Would be
That would
exhibit
be
4.
White Rock Door 1, correct?
That's my understanding. Okay, so we're done with this exhibit?
Yes.
All right, turn that off. I'm gonna just
James
use the save
Francis
to just
doing
preview to the parties. We'll see if we can find it quickly on exhibit 3.
Yes. So it's
Looks like it's 4.
about 4:14, a little over 4 minutes. So I would say around about the 3:30-ish mark.
Oh,
That
yeah.
helps.
Well, we're going to just show it to you in the state, and if it helps you, then you can ask this witness a question about it. Otherwise, we're going to move on.
Put it in 4 times speed.
I would say take it back to about 3:15.
This is the footage, though, you're looking
Yes,
for?
this is the footage. Yes.
This is the stuff. Here we go. We got you the footage he's looking for. We got you the This is the
Where you
important.
want to start?
Actually,
Well, maybe not.
let's go 3 minutes exactly.
All right. 3 minutes.
This is definitely the video.
Yep,
This
definitely.
has previously been received.
Yeah.
Why don't we watch it from this point forward and then ask your questions?
But before it's played,
Don't hit that. Turn
wait
off.
for the jury.
Go ahead, tell me what you want to do. That was a mistake on our part. It's just
You
in front of
sure?
you and the witness at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine right now.
Well, I don't want to have to play it twice for the jury. So if you're going to question him, let's show it. It's already been admitted.
So should it just publish
Why
now?
don't
Or
we
just,
publish it from this point, play it, and you can ask the witness questions regarding it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so it's at 3 minutes. It's play about 1 minute and 14 seconds to get from this point to the end.
so are we publishing or?
Yes, we'll publish
Okay.
now. Jury, you can let me know when it's on the monitors in the jury box.
This breaks the case open, folks. He
Yeah.
looks over at the prosecutors like, suck it. Here's the SUV with me in it. Suck it.
Video right now. Bring any recollection of that way back to you. And using the touchscreen, can you identify if you see yourself in this video? Can you identify where you are?
I'm right here.
And can you identify who the other person is that's shown on the exhibit?
Hi,
Yes, Miss
Kelly
Corey.
Ranger.
You can play from right
Let's
there.
clear that first and then.
Oh,
play.
I'm sorry. Well, before we play, could you see from right there where you are? Can you see Miss Patterson where her position is at that point?
No.
Can we play it from right there?
Go ahead.
Can we pause? It's fair to say that we can see you and Miss Corey running towards the area of the vehicle that just stopped. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And where was Miss Patterson at this time, if you recall?
At that point in time, she had met up with Corey. Corey had walked ahead of me, and her and I were looking for her. I didn't see her right away. Corey did, and she just told me she's in a red car. So that's what we were looking for.
At that time, was Miss Patterson inside of the vehicle?
I do not recall. But what I do recall is the owner of the vehicle getting out of the vehicle, and that became my primary concern.
So fast a little bit. We observed the two, you and Miss Corey running towards the area of the vehicle. Why such the urgency?
Miss Patterson is a mutual friend of ours. She said she was in trouble. I don't play around when people are in trouble.
This is going good, Darrell. Witness number 2, you're killing it.
Can we play it from, it's paused at 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Can we play a little bit of it from there?
Go ahead.
Pause right there.
I'll answer your question here, Mr. Goop. Darrell Brooks is actually a fighter. Yep. If he could get a mistrial or anything, he was gonna attempt it. He'll do anything to save himself at this point in time. That's why he got rid of his lawyers, his public defenders, because they're like, they wouldn't do his soft sit bullshit. So he's like, if you're not gonna do it, I'll do it myself. Aha! Aha! Hi, Gracia. How are you, Gracia Roberts? So yes, this is called the Hail Mary. I believe they call this. Plus, he's not even the defendant. He's the alleged defendant. Now he's going to get into.
Can you see Miss Patterson? It's paused at 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Do you see Miss Patterson in this video? Where's paused at right now?
Yes.
Is she inside the vehicle?
No, she is not.
Had you seen her before that?
Corey had spotted her, not me. Before that, she did.
But it is fair to say that you're also in the area at that time, correct?
Not in this general frame. No, I'm
Not
actually outside the frame.
not the video, but you are present on the scene. But
Oh,
fair to
yes.
say.
Yes.
And what happened at this point, if you recall?
At this point, there was a physical altercation between Mr. Brooks and Miss Corey and Miss Erica. I was more worried about Miss Patterson being hurt, so I went for her to get her out of the way. I stepped between them as best I could, and I told Mr. Brooks he needs to leave. He needs to get out of here. Does not belong out here.
Do you recall if there was a knife involved at that time?
No, that is a miscommunication, and I will clarify that. The Monday.
Hold on, there's not a question yet.
Okay.
He'll ask the questions. I appreciate that, but just answer the questions that are asked at this point. Go ahead.
Did you at any point during this altercation, did you observe Miss Patterson get back into the vehicle at that point?
I observed her reaching into the vehicle for something. I don't know if she was grabbing a purse or something or whatnot. She was grabbing something of her personal property out of the vehicle.
Did you observe
while
her?
this was going on?
Did you observe her get into the vehicle?
No.
Can we play it from 3 minutes and 11 seconds, please?
Go ahead.
Pause it right there. Did you see yourself come into the frame in this vehicle? At that
Yes.
point? Would that be you there?
Yes.
That's Darrell Brooks standing with the soft pants. All right. He's battling it out there with Miss Corey, Miss Patterson. She's over here. There's Nicholas Kirby, and Corey's the one facing off against Darrell Brooks in his soft pants.
It would be fair to say that you had some type of jacket on, or a black jacket.
At one point, yes.
evening. What happened to your jacket at that point?
That jacket hit the ground as soon as Mr. Brooks started going for the two women.
So you threw the jacket off,
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
and what was your reason for throwing your jacket off?
Well, if the court don't hate me for it, I'm just going to say it's a good thing that there were two women in my way at that point in time.
And what do you mean by that?
That means when my jacket comes off, trouble's going to happen. Especially if you're trying to assault a woman in front of me.
So that gesture was an aggressive gesture.
Well, that was a completely focused gesture.
Well, you did make reference to. Let me back up. It'd be fair to say that you just made reference to trouble following you throwing off your jacket.
No.
No, not trouble following me.
Well, maybe that's the wrong way to put it, but
I'm
there would
confused
be
by your
trouble.
question.
Excuse me?
Can you rephrase your question?
Oh, I will. I'm sorry about that. You made reference to there being trouble when your jacket comes off. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that that would be, or that could be, perceived as an aggressive gesture?
You mean as in...
Objection. That's for speculation. How it's perceived, also speculation.
Sustained us to the form of the question.
If you recall, who gave the report that there was a knife involved?
That was not put into a report. That was a miscommunication between...
I'm going to speed up a little bit here because it gets a little boring with the whole knife thing.
Okay.
It's boring. It's
I
not.
said, now I have a friend being assaulted and I need backup here. So when the police stopped and asked if there was a knife, I said, no, there was never any knife. I didn't have a knife. Miss Patterson, Miss Corey didn't have a knife. You didn't have a knife.
Did you get a chance to see the report that was taken by law enforcement from you?
Well, I'm the one. You mean you're talking about when I was on White Rock going to Miss Patterson?
No. The day of November 2020, the day of November 22nd, 2021. You made reference already to being interviewed by a detective, correct?
Yes.
Hi, Ellie.
And had you, after that, seen that report from that day?
No.
Much love, Ellie. I don't know if the prosecutors can recover from this. Darrell, ask a question.
And you stated that the reporting of the knife was a miscommunication. You
Yes.
referred to it as?
Yes.
Did you at any time tell law enforcement that there was a knife involved in the altercation?
No.
Do you know if your friend Corey told law enforcement that there was a knife involved in the altercation?
No, she did not.
Do you know if your friend Miss Patterson told any law enforcement that there was a knife involved in the altercation?
She did not as well. No.
How about we get to the parade, Darrell?
And how long before the incident on November 21 of 2021 had you known Miss Patterson up to that point?
Probably maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks.
I want to back up to the phone call that you received from Miss Patterson.
Okay.
Oh boy. See, this is all about
When she called
Erica.
you, did she give you a name of whoever may have been assaulting her?
She didn't have to. She was meeting one person that day, and I knew exactly who he was because she had showed me his picture and rap sheet prior. Her child's father, the father of their 15-year-old daughter, is who she was meeting up with that day. And I told her multiple times, it's not a good idea. I have a bad feeling about this.
Do you recall stating, well, actually, you testified to that here today. Do you recall stating that you walked past the red SUV that was parked?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say from the two exhibit videos that we watched today that you, in fact, did not walk past any SUV?
I most definitely walked past an SUV that was red on White Rock Avenue. Whether or not it was your specific SUV, it was still a red SUV. Up until this point, knowing Ms. Patterson, I didn't know anything about the father of her child. I didn't know anything about his background except for what she showed me over the phone. Anything about his vehicle description. Why would she need to tell me that?
Is it fair to say that the video doesn't show you walking past any red SUV?
If the
Oh
video,
my
if
God.
the video proves that, then yes.
In the report that you, well, in the report that was taken from you by detective, do you yourself?
Well, he removes his mask and he explains why in his opening statement, because there was a lot of questioning about why he was wearing a mask. And then he took off the mask because clearly there was a lot of questioning behind the mask. And he wanted to explain that by, well, not explaining it at all, but saying it just felt like the right time. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what he said.
I was not at the parade that day. I was in the area
So
trying
how
to get back to my house.
so how can you watch people being run over if you weren't at the parade that day?
I wasn't attending the parade. I was in the area that the parade route was in. My street is the parade route.
Did you see anyone injured that day?
When
During the parade?
Yes, after I walked back through that area,
You saw someone get injured?
I saw a red SUV take off like a bat out of hell down Main Street
Did
and
you
go
see?
through a crowd of people
The question was, did you see?
Mhm.
Did you see this take place?
with my own freaking eyes. Yes. How many times do I have to say yes for you to understand it? Why yes spells yes?
Oh.
I'm sorry,
You moving to strike the last response?
Oh, that's
the jury will
hilarious.
disregard the last response.
Why? I liked
Please
it.
answer the questions that are asked.
What? Yes, spells yes.
I liked the last response. I thought it was good.
How many times am I gonna say it? There's a reason why the prosecutors left the scraps for Darrell. Here, Darrell, you can call this one. See how that goes for you. A bat out of hell with my own freaking eyes.
Ask what needs to take place. Either Mr. Brooks or the state will ask.
Is it fair to, well, in reference to the
Is it fair? Is it fair?
Exhibit 3 video?
Shut
that
the
we just
hell
completed?
up, Darrell.
You're talking about the one by the elementary school.
Yeah, the one,
Okay.
the one that we just made,
Just checking.
which would be Exhibit 3. Is it fair to say from that vehicle? Yeah,
Video.
I'm sorry. From that video, is it fair to say from that video that, in fact, there are not 3 people throwing punches? Would that be fair to say?
There are 3 people throwing hands in that video: Erica, Corey, and Mr. Brooks. Not myself. If you watch the video, you will see 3 pairs of hands go up towards one another. Whether one is stepping in to pull someone away from another or not, hands are being brought up.
Hey, Fabs is back. Hi, Fabs.
Hey, babes.
Ask a question, Darrell. Today,
Do you recall where you went after that altercation?
You mean where me and the 2 girls went? Where me and Miss Patterson and Miss Corey went?
Where you and the
We
2
started.
friends went? Yes.
We started walking back. We turned to walk back the direction we had came, so taking White Rock to Main Street, and then cutting through the neighborhood there to get over to where the women's shelter was. That was where we were going at that point in time. However, things took a drastic turn when the red SUV that I've described multiple times went down the opposite direction of White Rock Avenue, across the railroad tracks and the intersection of Perkins and White Rock, and then turned back around and came back down. That is what you saw in the video here when the red vehicle pulled up on the school side of White Rock. After the altercation between Miss Patterson, Mr. Brooks, Miss Corey, and myself, the 3 of us, Miss Patterson, Miss Corey, we started to leave. I told Mr. Brooks, you need to get out of here. The police have been called. You need to leave. You need to leave now. You do not belong here. I did not expect.
Can you strike everything that's not pertaining to the question that was asked?
Actually, I'm just describing the entire event in its entirety.
I understand. I'll strike the responsive being non-responsive to the question. The jury is to disregard it. Re-ask your question again.
Okay. Do you recall where you and your 2 female friends went after the altercation?
We started to head back in the direction of the women's shelter where they lived, where they were staying at the time.
Do you recall at any point during your travels to the women's shelter, as you referred to it, do you recall at any time coming into contact with another law enforcement officer?
Within that point in time, no.
well, I do have it
Except
sped
for the
up.
one that pulled out of Frame Park.
I do have it sped up.
Do you recall at any time being stopped by a law enforcement officer on your way back to the women's shelter?
We were stopped partway down White Rock, and that was when I had told the officer, because he wouldn't get out of his SUV, I had let him know that they need to be on the lookout for a red SUV that took off back down White Rock towards Perkins Avenue, or street or road, whatever it is. The officer had asked me if there was someone with a knife, and that was when I held up my left hand, and I said no. I said I have 12 stitches from a knife injury on this hand.
Now, I want to bear in mind, we got about 4 minutes, and then we're going to get to the cross-examination. This is going to blow your mind, folks. I want to prepare you for this. This is going to be one of the key points of the case. All right, this is going to be huge.
To November 21st.
Correct.
Okay.
During that interaction with the second law enforcement officer, do you yourself recall
Oh, I'm glad to hear from
stating that
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
a black guy just assaulted my friend?
No.
Any reason why the officer would report that?
Oh, you're prepared.
Grounds.
Sustained. Calls for speculation.
Grounds.
Did you yourself sustain any injuries during the altercation?
I ripped open 3 stitches on my hand, but that was more so from pulling Miss Corey away from Mr. Brooks so we could get out of there.
Did you report to any law enforcement? Well, I guess that would refer to the second law enforcement officer that you spoke with. Did you report that to that officer?
No. Because at the time I didn't notice it. I didn't notice my hand was ripped open again until I got home.
So it would be fair to say that you don't know how those stitches opened up. That'd be fair to say?
No, I'm pretty sure I know how they opened. My stitches got caught on the zipper on Corey's backpack. That's how the stitches were ripped out of my hand. When I was trying to pull her away from Mr. Brooks and intervene between her, Mr. Brooks, and Miss Patterson.
These stitches are this huge, massive breakthrough for Darrell Brooks. Oh God, we have a broken stitch. This is terrible. See, that led me to drive through a parade. Yes, I hope Tug is okay as well. I assume he's fine. I heard over on the Fleabag show, though, that after hearing the news, and now I also do understand that Lips, Tug and Megan Fox are back to owing Lips a lot of money.
Okay.
We're back to this one. The dummy lawyers. Apparently, Tug and Megan Fox are going to owe them a lot of money here. Very, very important. Very important. So, Tug, his blood pressure went through the roof when he pulled him in, and then he found out that he owes Lips $1 billion. Now,
Is it back to $368 gajillion?
even more than that, they
Each?
pay off their home. They have to rebuy their boat. There's a lot they got. They got to open up a dance studio for him. There's a lot going on. Poor Tug. He's going to be back on Kodunk Road with Megan Fox over on Skid Row. We'll see.
Oh no, Tug, you're gonna have to sell your masks.
Street.
Jesus.
Oh, by the way, you know, Ray Bonacrusher said that he has to wear the mask because he's so disgusting looking.
Oh, Ray. Did you learn that in Bible study this week, Ray?
Well, he was excited last night. He was watching a lot of revenge porn with his Christian buddies, so he was very excited.
Yeah, they must have had some new material to go over this week.
Yeah, they had an extra. They had a new revenge porn video to look at. He was having a good time.
They found a new OF account to subscribe
Your
to.
friends after you had made it home that evening?
Yes.
Yeah,
Jeez.
boxes.
Did at any time you indicate to them that you
Objection. You're saying-
Hold on, let him finish the question. He was asking what he
strike
indicated
the
to them.
question? I thought that's what I said.
You can ask your question. That's what I thought you were saying too.
Did you yourself at any time indicate to your female friends that you had sustained injury during the altercation?
No.
Objection of relevance.
Overruled, his answer may stand.
Ask a question, Darrell. I'm at 1.5 speed here. In real time, it's 12 minutes in between questions.
In the time that you had known Miss Patterson up until that day of November 21st of 2021, had you yourself ever heard Miss Patterson refer to the alleged defendant by a different name?
Objection of relevance.
Gross.
Overruled, the witness may answer if you know.
Axes.
No. You mean like an alias or something?
A different name.
Well, okay, a nickname, an alias. I mean, let's be specific here.
Did Ms. Patterson ever refer to him with another name, if you recall?
Not that I can personally recall, no.
All right, thank you.
All right, what Darrell is getting to here, I'm going to fill you in because this is not going to come up in the court case, but Darrell is referring to Erica Patterson, would refer to him as Jay because he's Darrell Brooks Jr., and so Erica Patterson always referred to him as Jay for Junior. All right. Yeah. Yep.
How does that change anything?
Well, no, clearly. All right. Darrell Brooks might have run over a bunch of people in a parade, but Jay didn't. Not Jay.
Oh no. Stop it. He's not going to try that.
Well, he's insinuating it. Hey, Halder, how are you? They celebrated their win and fed two all night long. Rumor has it a bonfire and various herbs were involved. You know, it's funny though. I was watching the show last night and then I was looking at the transcript and Gabe didn't have a whole lot of lines. Well, I meant commentary. No, I mean, he might have had a lot of lines, but I'm just talking about commentary. I didn't see where Gabe had a lot of lines. Oh. Should have put that parody thing up. Dummies. Like it. You got 2 minutes left, Darrell. 2 minutes left till the big reveal. Here we go. We're getting ready for it.
Do you recall if, to your knowledge, was your friend Miss Corey, as you refer to her, do you recall her stating that
Went
she was
into
injured
normal
during the
speed.
altercation?
She did tell.
I went into normal speed. I don't want you to miss this because when we get into redirect, this is very, very important, folks. Very important. I don't want you to miss this, okay? Very good.
What do you mean by you don't think it was relevant to the incident that happened?
Just relevance. Sustained is to the form of a question.
Do something. Is he stuck? Is he in statue mode? Is he planking?
No further questions.
Before I decide whether to do cross.
All right.
Wow, what an impact on the trial, Darrell.
That was incredible. Now listen, folks. I want you to be prepared for this. We have the cross-examination. This is going to be amazing. Are you ready for it? I want all of you to brace yourself. Brace yourself. Whew, this is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Just sit tight, folks. Sit tight. I'm bringing it to you right now, almost as if it was real time, other than 5 years ago. But real time, almost, kind of, ish. Here we go.
At this time, how long do you believe it will be?
0 minutes because I have no cross.
All right, thank you. And you can sit down. And we're going to take a break.
0 minutes because I have no cross. We don't need to cross-examine this guy. He did it for us. She's like, if it's going to be a long cross-examination, I think we're going to take a break. So how long do you anticipate? She says, 0 minutes because we have no cross. He already told us everything we wanted him to say. Darrell brought that out of him. Oh, that was the fastest cross-examination almost to date. But there will be one that's faster. Oh, the next witness is riveting. It's Darrell, though. Watch Darrell.
The jury. Let me excuse the jury for a second.
Now watch Darrell in his stupid shit-eating grin on his face after he realizes they don't have any cross-examination. He knows he fucked up.
I don't think he thinks he fucked up. I think he thinks he did something.
He might. He thinks he got him. Like,
Yeah.
no cross.
Because he looks awfully proud of himself, like smug, you know?
I just messed them up, bruh.
Yeah.
Gang,
You
gang.
guys are so stupid. You played right into my hand.
Yes, the whip with Wapo. Gang, gang.
Right? Like he shut them down because they didn't ask any questions.
That was a massive shutdown.
You did that, Darrell. Yep, you did that.
The prosecutors are on the run at this point.
Right. It would be fair to say.
It would be fair to say Jay Prince for president's out there celebrating at this point in time. By the way, Jay Prince for president, I might get to this point at some point in time. He's a massive racist, is this guy. In my opinion, based on what he said, because he said if a white person ran over a parade of black people, nobody would care. This is what he says in his interview. All right.
What an idiot.
This is not a joke. This guy is a massive racist, in my opinion, because he's like, yeah, well, if this was like a white guy ran over a bunch of black people in a parade, nobody would even care. It's what? Like, okay. You said that on a live interview? Oh, that would be Jay Prince for president. Oh, yes.
I guess I'm not surprised considering he showed up to support Darrell.
I'll probably show portions of that clip at some point in time. He's at the trial, okay, supporting Darrell Brooks. We'll see him in bits and pieces. I've circled him a few times earlier in this stream where he was there live in person. And yes, he says that. And also, can I say something else that he said? That apparently, this is his words, I'm paraphrasing here, but apparently he also defended Bill Cosby because
Oh, no.
who hasn't gotten a woman like drunk and then, slept with her? So what Bill Cosby did is no different than that, because who hasn't done that? There's nothing wrong with that.
Bill Cosby was roofing people.
That's no different than just giving them a bunch of beers and then, oh, yes, he says,
Wow.
and he goes on another show and says, if a woman can't pay for her child, then she should off it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, Darrell Brooks supporter there. Darrell Brooks, very well informed, and then you wonder why his friends turned on him and said, "Dude, we're done with you on our show. We are completely done with you." Yeah, you're an idiot. And no, they bailed on him in a heartbeat. They were like, this is the dude you're supporting. Mind you, he also says that a lot of times women use things like grape as an excuse for their actions.
What?
Oh, he says it. Yes, he does. Yes, he says.
Wow.
Yeah, good guy over there. Good guy, this Jay Prince for president.
Wow.
Yeah. Talk about career suicide. Yeah, talk about YouTube suicide. Yeah, it didn't go well for him. No, this guy is a jerk off, and I was embarrassed to even have watched his videos. But I had to see what he said because it was so stupid. And you want to talk about ruining your life? Yeah, say shit like that. And mind you, with the whole offing your own kids if you can't afford them. He says this on another show as a guest with, mind you, it's not like we're talking about race here, all right? With another African American woman as the host. And she's like,
Oh
what?
no.
Oh, yeah. And she even looks at him and goes, what?
Oh my god.
He defends his stance. That's how terrible of a person this guy is. He's garbage. So, no, anyone who defends Darrell Brooks, well, consider yourself equal to Jay Prince for president. Yeah, good guy there. Good guy. Uh-huh.
All right, thank you. You may be seated. You may step down, sir. And I presume he may be released from his subpoena, Mr. Brooks? You're done questioning him?
Yeah,
All right, you are released from your subpoena, sir. All right, let's take about a 15-minute break. Anything we need to address prior to that, or can we do it when we come back?
No, thank you.
All right, Mr. Brooks, work with the state, please, for the next witness. We have them available.
Well, we got through that one. That was Nicholas Kirby. There. Oh, boy.
Who's next?
Boy. Next will be a random woman.
What?
Next is random woman Ketchup. We got random woman coming up. Thank you for the message. I received that in private. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Everything's good. Everything's good. Don't worry. Don't worry.
What's happening?
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I just got a private email. It's just saying everything.
Oh, okay.
Everything's good. Everybody's friends. Yes, everything.
Courtroom.
Subject matter jurisdiction.
Your request.
No, I wanted to point out. Yeah, of course, I'll never mention any names or anything, but no. Some people get concerned that my co-hosts pick on me.
What?
No, we're best friends. All right, it's all good. These are my friends. All right, it's adorable.
We love Jay. This is not like really, we don't really mean the stuff that we're saying on here. I thought that was pretty clear, like that this is a sarcasm only channel.
I'm very well loved, so it's okay. But thank you for the message. It's a very kind email I just got. Thank you so much. I actually do really appreciate that. And no, I'm not going to read it aloud or anything, or who it's from or anything like that. But no, we're best friends. I mean, I talk to Ketchup and text Ketchup every day, all the time. We're
All the time.
always messaging, texting. No, we love each other, all right? Yes. And even Megan Fox, she calls me an idiot, a moron, and stuff. But then again, I go out and make a bunch of money from Megan Fox's fake birthday. All right.
Yeah, and talk about how terrible she is on almost every single stream.
It's our shtick. It's our shtick. So no, we're good. And even Mel Klump loves Jay, and he's a dude.
Right?
No, I mean, and she's delightful. And she's delightful. I'm sorry, my bad.
I love the black heart. That was a nice touch.
You know what? I could have better friends. I could have Fleabag, and they could raise thousands of dollars for me and put me into bankruptcy.
Right? Now that's a best friend right there.
With friends like that, who needs money?
Right?
Just take it all and put you into bankruptcy and then say, I just love a child. Huh?
I just care about the kids.
I'm not going anywhere. I mean, they were all complaining that I hadn't started the barndominium by January 16th of 2025. And sure, it's 2026 and we haven't started over a year later, 13 months later, but we're getting there. We're getting there. These dumb broads. And then they're like, Jeremy Hills is a liar. By the way, is that person getting their $1,000 back for the?
Yeah.
Because
I don't think so.
if you didn't donate to the memorial, you don't get any answers to your questions. But if you did donate to the memorial, if you ask questions, then you get outed and treated like garbage, is my guess. That's my understanding thus far.
Right.
Well, we're going to continue on because I'm moving on to the next witness. I understand Mr. Coop is going on. If you want to go watch Mr. Coop, you can. Mr. Coop, I'm not running over your show because I'm not covering your content, okay? I know Mr. Coop is going to be doing probably what the hell's content, okay? I want to make this clear. You can go watch Coop, of course, all right? But I'm going another hour on my show here, all right? But it's not to hurt Mr. Coop. It's because this is what I had planned out today. I normally do this on Fridays. I always go 3 hours on Fridays. But there you go. All right, so I want to.
Friday, it's Wednesday.
Well, I know, but I moved Friday's stream to.
We're not doing Friday?
Oh, Friday I'm doing What the Hell stream. It'll be 2 hours. And then
okay.
Coop. So, no, I just switched up my normal 3 hour Friday stream to a Wednesday 3 hour stream, and now I'll do 2 hours on Friday. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
ET is going to stay and listen. Well, thank you.
Well, you never tell me what we're doing until we're doing it.
Yeah,
So.
I know. So, no, we're doing the 3 hours today. And then no on Friday, of course, we'll send you all over to Mr. Coop right at 10 o'clock, of course. But we'll get back to Just Dora. I'll be right back. Ketchup. Oh, I always got to grab a few things and do a couple things. Oh, it's always over. Here we go.
The objection is noted. It's overruled. We'll continue with the questioning of a witness. You may call your next witness as soon as all the jurors get in the jury box. All right, thank you. Please be seated. Go ahead, sir. You may call your next witness.
Defense calls Heather R. Reamer.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ma'am. If you would please make your way to the witness stand. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your right hand. Raise up a riser. Be mindful of that. And then my secretary will.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Thank you, ma'am. Please have a seat. The first thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last names for the record and then spell each.
Heather Reamer, Heather Riemer.
Thank you. Go ahead, sir. Your witness.
Good afternoon, Ms. Reamer. How are you feeling today?
I'm okay.
I want to direct your attention to the evening of November 21st of 2021. Do you recall what you were doing that evening?
I was at the Waukesha Christmas parade.
And do you recall who you were with at the parade?
I was with my husband and 3 friends and one of their children.
Um, about what time, if you recall, did you and your family arrive?
Right before it started, we were running late, and then by the time we got to where we were seated, it was right before it started. I don't recall exact time.
Do you recall where you and your family were positioned along the parade route that evening?
At the time, I don't remember, but I later found out that it was the Historical Society.
What do you recall weather-wise that evening? Was it pretty chilly evening?
Yes.
If you recall.
Yes.
Pretty windy.
Yes.
So I'm assuming at some point you observed a bit of commotion. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
And do you recall what that commotion was?
Everyone running around was the biggest commotion.
At that point, did the area you were positioned in get pretty loud, chaotic?
Yeah, screaming gets loud.
Before, do you remember what you and your family were doing directly prior to the parade that evening?
I don't recall.
At the point you observed this commotion, what did you do from that point?
Started running
I'm assuming you and your family all took the same course of action.
We all ran, yes.
And where did you run to?
Away from the parade route. I'm not familiar with streets. I'm thinking it's East Avenue. We ran down that road.
Would that be a side street connected to the main parade route? Or,
Yes, it was a perpendicular route.
do you recall if that side street was barricaded in any way?
I don't recall.
Do you recall if there were any law enforcement officers stationed at that side street?
I don't recall.
There's a bit of commotion.
Did you, at any time during the commotion when you and your family were at the parade, do you recall seeing anything that drew your attention?
Yes.
And do you recall what that was that you saw?
A red Ford SUV driving through faster than all the other cars in the parade.
And what did you observe this vehicle doing at the time that it caught your attention?
It was honking. Well, I heard honking. I'm not positive if it was the red SUV or another car. But
Did you notice any other vehicles around the vehicle you saw, following the vehicle you saw?
Following, no. It passed a float that had a vehicle in the parade. So it was by another vehicle, yes.
And it was passing the other vehicle you're referring
Yes.
to, correct?
This isn't all that important, but I'll tell you this much. This is what happens, all right? This lady saw Darrell Brooks at the gas station. Now, I believe we went through the other individual who saw him at the gas station, right? Ketchup?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And he was going the wrong way. And
Oh, yes, we did.
yes, he threw his hands up in the air like, I'm trying to get gas from my whip. All right. And, he was all upset at the other driver when the other driver was like, you're going the wrong way. Now, this woman was behind that driver. All right. And she saw the Ford Escape as well. All right. Now, the prosecutors are not going to question her because they've already questioned the main person that had the confrontation with Darrell Brooks at the gas station. They didn't need to question her because it's redundant. Darrell Brooks will because, the prosecutors didn't call her, so clearly she has something to tell. Friday's my birthday. Can you sing me the birthday song? Says Robert Tower. No. No. No.
No.
Did you at any time report that you had saw that evening to law enforcement?
Yes.
And do you recall
Nice try, Robert.
what agency that law enforcement officer was from?
I don't recall. I'm going to assume Waukesha, but I don't recall.
And during the course of recording what you saw, was it more of a recorded interview, or were they writing down what you were telling them?
I was on the phone, so I don't know what they were doing.
No clue.
Do you recall if that was in the days following the incident or a little longer after that?
It was after the incident. I don't know how long after.
She doesn't remember anything. This happens in traumatic situations. Darrell's not going to understand that. So, once again, that's why the prosecutors didn't call her as a witness. Well, that'd be a good time for Darrell to bring her up here on stand. And you know what? At some point in time, there's going to be a woman, Kathy Darrell, who had 4 children struck by Darrell Brooks. The prosecutors don't want to bring her up to the stand because she's been through so much already. No, Darrell Brooks will. Hey, and I'll give you a little foreshadowing. It doesn't go well. But, we'll get there. We're going to get there because I'm going to finish up this. I'm only going to start day 12 because the opening to day 12 is, well, can we just say the beginning of the end of Darrell Brooks? I mean, let's just say this is when things go sideways for Darrell Brooks. But yeah, we'll get there because I'm not going to share all of this woman's testimony. It's very limited in scope. There's not a lot that happens here. But I'll kind of pop forward a little bit here and there, and then we'll kind of move on.
Within whatever was right immediately, I'm not a person to watch the news.
Thank you. Any cross?
Yes, briefly. Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Ms. Reamer. Thank you for being here today.
Yes.
I'd like you to take a look at the man seated to my right, table to your left, Mr. Brooks. You ever seen that man before?
To be called that name.
Yes.
Tell us about.
This is kind of a shame because they shouldn't have cross-examined this lady only because it leads Darrell Brooks into like another, I don't know, 20 minutes of redirect. It's insane.
When you've seen Mr. Brooks before.
Objection leading.
It's cross-exam, so it's proper. They may leave. You may answer.
As we were driving to the parade, we were coming to a stoplight and we saw the red SUV coming down the wrong way on the road. And I slowed down because the car in front of me started to back up to let him through.
This took place outside of a gas station, is that correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd ask that we display for everybody exhibit number 7. It's previously been received and published.
Go ahead.
Objection to relevancy.
Exhibit 7 has previously been received. Overruled.
Is it relevant to this particular witness?
Yes, it is. Yes, go ahead and publish, Madam Clerk.
Ms. Reamer, can you see the map depicted on the screen in front of you? We're looking at the intersection of North Street and Barstow Street. Does that look correct to you?
Yes.
And is this the gas station that we're talking about?
Correct.
And you were parked on North Street facing southwestbound at the time. Is that right?
Objection speculation.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Is that the way of traffic? I don't know.
Well, let's assume, based on these arrows here.
Objection speculation.
Yep. They're on the map. Overruled. Her answer was yes, and you may ask the next question.
Madam Clerk, can we please clear the annotations? And you saw the red SUV that we've been talking about come the wrong way on North Street. Is that right?
Correct.
And what happened after that?
Should I draw?
Sure. Yep. That's touchscreen. Go for it.
So I stopped roughly back here as the car that was here started to reverse this way.
Okay. Will you please, let's get a screen grab of this, please, Your Honor, and mark it as exhibit 7.
It'll be C as in camp. Or Charlie.
C, Charlie, please.
It will be so marked. And just for the record, the green line was placed by Attorney Wichow from, as you're looking at the exhibit, left to right to demonstrate travel of a vehicle in his question. And then the witness put the yellow marks on the screen, and it will be received as 7C.
This is riveting, Wichow. Actually, Wichow, you probably could have skipped all of this. It wasn't necessary, but it's okay. It's okay. He wanted to add in his bit. to make sure that the witness was able to tell what she said. No.
Record will reflect the identification of the defendant as the driver of the red SUV she saw as depicted in this exhibit.
Thank you. May we please display for everybody exhibit number 15, which has also previously been received and published.
Go ahead.
Can we zoom in, please, on the intersection of Main Street and Northeast Avenue?
Objection, relevancy.
I presume the question will provide the relevance, so go ahead.
Thank you. You were sitting in front of the Historical Society, you testified?
Yes.
And do you recognize this map in front of you?
Objection, speculative.
Overrule, the witness may answer.
It's not speculative.
Okay. Would the Historical Society be near this intersection that I'm circling, East and Main?
Yes.
Okay, we can please remove that indentation. When you saw the red SUV drive by, you testified you could not see the driver, correct?
Correct.
Because it was going so fast?
Yes.
You recognize this map? Speculative. By the way, all of these people in green here that I'm circling, all right here, these were all people that were hit by Darrell Brooks in the parade. The red is the people that he offed. Okay, so yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
I forgot what the one was before this.
7.
7 was the map with, near the gas station. This is 15. I'm going to turn it off until you tell me you need something. All
I need exhibit 7.
right. The state would put that up and we'll publish it for the jury as well. Reason to believe that another juror has violated these rules. You should report that to me.
All right, so he asks a few more questions, and then he says, "How do you know it's a Ford Escape?" And she says, "Because my friend had bought a Ford Escape, and I knew what one looked like." And he's like, "But you don't know every car in the world, right?" And she's like, "No." He's like, "So clearly it's possible that you didn't know this car." And she said, "No, that's not true. I knew what this car was. It was a Ford Escape." Oh, boy. Darrell.
Thank you.
The flow of the morning, I would guess. If the morning goes pretty.
Can you tell me which list they were on when you gave it to the state? Was it Thursday afternoon, Friday morning, or Friday afternoon?
I didn't put them on days, but I believe they were in the maybe the second floor names.
Just want to tell me who it is so we can prepare so that person is told to come in the afternoon rather than wait through the morning?
I don't want to say who it is.
His stupid face.
Well, I want the person to be here when we're ready to go, but
They were here today, if that helps.
Yeah, I know who it is. It's Erica Patterson, Your Honor. There's no
Maybe.
mystery here.
Maybe
all
it
right,
is,
that's
maybe
what I
it
would
isn't.
have, kind of who I thought it would be as well.
So,
I'm going to have her come tomorrow afternoon. then.
okay,
I'm not
we'll
gonna
have you
her
here
in
at
the
1
morning.
o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
So we need
thank
to be
you.
mindful of people's schedules.
Thank you. We'll have everyone else here at
That's
8:30.
interesting because what if that was not who I was referring to?
Then you need to tell me right now so I can make an alteration.
Come on, Judge.
Sir, we're at the end of the 3rd week of trial.
Come
We
on.
need to keep this moving
Can we at least
along.
be fair and say that that's not due to me though?
That would not be fair to say.
How?
Wow.
We're at the end of the 3rd week, but that's not due to me.
The faces, and he's got the mask on again.
I got it turned up as loud as it will go for me, Gracia. I know I'm talking over it a little bit, and I actually mute it occasionally, just because it's not as important as maybe my commentary, but it's as loud as it'll go, Gracia. Okay,
Not
I'm
as important as Jay's mansplaining, Gracia.
well, so stupid. Like, clearly, this isn't my fault. Oh,
It's
How? The state said that they needed 5 to 7 business days to present their case. Did they or did they not say that on the record?
and there's
So how
it doesn't
did
matter how we got there at this point. I'm trying
They
my
need to
darndest
chop,
to
chop.
get all the
Should be
witnesses
chop,
done.
They need to
So,
chop.
I'm directing this.
they should have chopped. That's on them. They should have chopped.
Wow.
They should have chopped.
State to have Ms. Patterson come tomorrow afternoon.
If that's
And the
what
other
I'm referring to, which I
witnesses?
wasn't, but everybody think they know what I'm thinking.
Then you need to tell them if it's someone else, and if you want her here in the morning.
I'll
then
say this. Everybody that was here today that didn't get called, have them here tomorrow. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
And you need to tell me who you want in the morning, not by the order, and who you want for the afternoon. Otherwise, I'm going to make the order that I just made.
No, how you gonna make the order for me?
Under 906.11, sir.
No, I can't. I can call. I have the right to call them in the order that the state didn't have to have an order. And I'm guessing
No, but the
correct me if
state's
I'm wrong,
helping
but
you out in terms of the order,
they were helping me out with serving.
and
the
they're helping you.
subpoenas. Not the order of how I would call the witnesses, but the subpoenas.
What a dick.
And I
He
gave the
is.
state.
Do you want to be responsible for calling each person tonight and telling them what time they need to be here, or should we let the
See, here
state
we
do
go
that?
with this again. It's something that's impossible to do.
That's not true. You have
How's it
access
not
to a
true?
phone.
So somebody's gonna answer a collect call from someone they don't even know. Nobody in this courtroom will answer a collect call and pay for a phone
That's
call from
not
somebody
my
that you not
understanding of
know.
how it works at the jail. That you can.
Yes.
There we go. 1-800 dial up the middle. It's the murder call, and I'm gonna tomorrow at 8 a.m. Be called sometime between 8 and 5 or the next day. It's the murder calling. Please hit 1 to accept this call.
Right? Hey, this is shitbag Darrell. Can you be there tomorrow at 10:15?
This could be this is shitbag Darrell. This is D-bag Darrell Brooks. He's gonna need you tomorrow at 11 to 5, and we'll maybe call you or the next day. Please hit 1 to accept this call.
Yeah, depends on what games I plan on playing tomorrow during court.
He's what a piece of garbage.
There's other means to make phone calls.
There is no other way to utilize the phone.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong on that, but be that as it may, the state is helping you out. This is to make tomorrow go as smoothly as possible, to be effective, to be efficient, and to use all of our time wisely.
Your Honor, with all respect, I did what was asked me to do. I provided them with the list of the witnesses that I would call. I stated before that I would not put them in order, and the state accepted the list that I gave them. So why, at this point, is
Who are the witnesses who are here today?
Kohler, Douglas Kohler.
Detective Guth, Erica Patterson, Christopher Bertram, and Jason Hayes were here today, in addition to Ms. Reimer. Ms. Reimer's now done. Nicholas Kirby was also here today. He's done. If we are going to continue to assist Mr. Brooks in getting these witnesses here, we need to have a reasonable time schedule. These witnesses don't just show up by the tooth fairy. We have to communicate with them. They have jobs. They have families. I've explained this 3 times to Mr. Brooks.
If
he wants our assistance,
objection, she can chill with all that. She can chill with all that tone.
Hold on. I know.
Get on that if that's what it
Hey,
is.
I know it's been a long
Definitely
day.
get on
Let's keep this civil.
Yeah, we got to chill on that tone. Chill on that tone, bro.
That's what I'm trying to do. She don't have to tone me down.
I think both of the parties are getting a little frustrated. I'm getting frustrated. So I'm Kohler, Guth, Hayes, Patterson. I missed the 5th.
Bertram.
Guth is a police officer, right?
Yes.
I know who Eric Patterson is. How about Kohler, Hayes, and Bertram? Are those citizens?
They're citizens that relate to the parade, I believe, and post-parade, not the DV.
It seems to me that even with one of the witnesses taking more than 35 minutes, that doesn't fill up the whole day. So we need to have some other people on that list for the afternoon.
So I will just continue to work in the order of the list that was provided, Your Honor. I think that's the only reasonable thing we can do at this point, or we can do it alphabetical, or we can do it by random lot, because I don't know really what else to do.
By the list that was given.
What was the order of the list that you were given?
The first 3 were Kirby, Kohler, and Guth. The next line has 3 names: Patterson, Bertram, Hayes. The third line has 3 names: Reimer, Aldrich, and Lescano. The last list has 2 names and then also reads the state of Wisconsin.
First 3 people on the list you need advised to be here tomorrow at 8:30.
Okay.
The next 2 people tomorrow at 10:30. The next 2 people after that tomorrow at 1:30. The next 2 people from there at 3:30. And then do I have anyone left over from there?
No. Yeah.
One more?
No.
If I have to go late tomorrow, then I would say the last person can be at 4:30 if need be.
Yeah, I agree. We would very much like to get through the defense witnesses tomorrow, Your Honor.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Well, that's the order that I'm making in terms of the times people need to show up. That gives you a range of people to select from.
I'm gonna have to see that what you're referring to then, because
I trust you wrote it down because that's what I did.
I
So
didn't
we are at
write it down.
recess then for the evening. We'll see everyone tomorrow at 8:30
All right.
a.m.
So if they don't get called like that, don't try to blame it on me.
Oh boy.
Don't be trying to blame it on him. Hey, I have a question though.
What?
Do you think day 12 is gonna go well?
Probably not.
I mean, should we start it at least?
I don't know. Is that the end of day 11 that we just did?
That's the end of day 11.
Oh, what happens on day 12?
It's the start of mayhem. Day 12 is entire mayhem. Let's do that. What do you say, folks? You want to do a little bit of mayhem just to end out our stream today? I'll give you 30 more minutes of mayhem. Let's do that.
State your name for the
I'm
record.
here as a third-party intervener in that matter. Here as authorized
Intervener.
representative for my client. I accept for value in return.
Statements
I object-
on the issue,
I object to that.
and I intend to have you call the next witness. I just want to confirm with the state who is here this morning.
I object to that ruling, Your Honor.
I think
Like
it's
Noted
going
for
to
the
go
record.
good.
Present,
Legal
present this
finding of
morning,
fact. I would like a legal finding of fact.
Tonight.
Your Honor, consistent with the court's instruction yesterday afternoon, we have present Douglas Kohler, Detective Steve Guth, and Erica Patterson are here now and available.
Now, I do have a question here for you, Ketchup. Do you think that it's possible that a dog ate Darrell's homework?
What?
I'm just asking you, do you think it's possible that maybe Darrell's not prepared?
Yes, I do.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to tell he tells her school. I don't want to foreshadow. I'm just saying, do you think it's possible that maybe Darrell Brooks is not prepared for the day? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay.
All right. All right. I expect you to call those first three before we get to any other person, not whatever order you want among the three, but those will be the three people called, and then we'll get to the next people according to the scheduling that I put in place yesterday.
I want to state for the record that I intend to appeal that judicial decision made about the motion to dismiss.
Noted for the record. All right, let's bring the jury up then.
Actually, you didn't address subject matter jurisdiction. It still has yet to be proven for the record. And I wanted to address the fact that with this, is it Kohler? Is that how you pronounce the name? Kohler?
We're going to continue with the witnesses. I've addressed subject matter jurisdiction repeatedly. There's a written decision. I stand behind it. You have three witnesses that you subpoenaed. The state made arrangements for them to be here. Whatever order you want to call them in this morning is fine, but those three are here.
That's what I was trying to address right now. I was asking
Okay, go
about
ahead.
the
What do you
name,
want to address?
the Kohler. How do you pronounce the name? Kohler? I'm
I
still
don't know.
having
You'll
trou-
have to ask the witness.
I'm still having trouble finding the file for that particular witness.
Yeah, call the jury in.
So I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Mr. Brooks, you were well advised. These are your witnesses that the state made arrangements. You knew who was going to be called. I put that on the record yesterday. So of those three, whatever order you want, but I'm not moving past those three
I didn't
to
say
jump to
I didn't
others.
say anything about moving past the three.
I know that. I
simply,
just set the tone for today that we're going to keep moving.
Okay, I simply stated I'm not ready to ask that witness questions if I can't even find the
I
your
understand,
paperwork.
but that's you not having your paperwork's on you, not anybody else.
So what am I supposed to ask him?
He can't find his paperwork. He should get a break.
Mm-hmm. They should just stop the trial. Take a couple days off. You know?
You know what? Do you think the judge should come down and look through his boxes for the paperwork? My guess is he's going to make that suggestion.
Oh, no way.
I told you, day 12 is fireworks. I mean, we're off to a killer start. We haven't even brought the jury out yet. But I think I'm going to ask the judge to come look for, Mr. Kohler's paperwork herself.
I can't answer that, sir. You know that.
That's a rush to judgment. You can't rush me to judgment when I'm notifying the court that I cannot find the record.
No,
You
I
did
can't
very
find
well
I can't
yesterday
find the
without
file
your
for
file,
that.
so
I'm saying
I don't
that
think that's
particular
the issue.
witness.
I'll make a record. Yesterday, you asked the question. Hold on a second. Can you have him step back out? Just a second. Yesterday, you said you did not have a file for one of the witnesses, and you did a fine job from my perspective. So
I did what?
you did a fine job.
she gave him a compliment. He did a fine job yesterday without any information. So, you'll do fine today. Well, sort of.
I just
Yeah,
want to
but
say
they,
my
they
assessment,
also
you did a good
provided me
job.
with one sheet for that particular witness at that time. So I
I'm
just went
bringing
off
the
of that
jury.
three.
Oh, Ketchup, I have one other question. Do you think
What?
he's going to make a big scene in front of the jury?
Yeah. That's
No.
his favorite.
Hey, Taz, how are you? No, there's no way he's going to make a scene in front of the jury. It'd be a bad look. It'd be a bad look for him.
And
Paragraphs.
how you're prepared or not is solely on you, sir. You've had all of this information. Now we're at the end of the 3rd week of trial. These are your witnesses. I presume that you are prepared in whatever way that is.
How
You're not
can I
going
be
to hold it
prepared
up.
for? I'm not. So a witness is just supposed to get up there and just. I'm just like,
I'm
yeah.
not going to have this commentary. Okay, I'm done. The jury's coming out. Be prepared to call
So
one of the
that's a
three.
rush to judgment.
That is not a rush to
It
judgment.
is a rush to
Again, I'm done.
judgment.
The jury's
It's clearly
coming
a
in.
rush to judgment if I'm telling you that I don't have the
No,
file.
in my
How am I
opinion,
supposed?
you're attempting to delay. So
No,
let's
I'm not.
keep
I'm not
going.
attempting to delay nothing. You want to come check the boxes yourself?
Ooh.
You always.
I told you he was going to make the judge to check the boxes himself for his paperwork for his trial that he's the lawyer in. Mr. Lanfield's right. My current lawyer is a big old dummy. You want to come check these boxes yourself? Now, I want to be clear. A lot of times, a lot of judges do come and check the defendant's boxes to make sure that they have the appropriate stuff. So this would not be a first time. This
Said nobody else ever
This happens
before Darrell.
I was on the phone last night with Emily D. Baker and Law Talk with Mike Gravelin, and they both that this often happens in court.
Right.
Especially my friend Emily D. Baker. And if you're ever on watching her show, do let her know. Just J Hip said hi. Very clear. Just J Hip. A common guest on the show. Normally under the name, screen name Guest 6751. No, common guest over on the Emily D. Baker show. And, I don't know that Darrell Brooks is going to be able to save Green Cone Faves. He can't save himself. I have a feeling, though, after all of this, I think Darrell's going to be very calm, and we're going to move on to our next witness. That's going to happen here real soon. Let's sit tight for it.
They're trying to pull some fast maneuvers.
Mr. Brooks.
Fast maneuvers.
Misjudge, Your Honor.
Mr. Brooks, the jury's coming in.
Yeah,
Show
and
respect to
they
the
deserve
jury.
to know this too. It's still issues that need to get addressed. We didn't even address everything.
Mr. Brooks, I addressed all of the issues.
No, I still had another one that didn't have nothing to do with nothing we just talked about. There was a whole other issue that needed to be addressed that I needed to
And we'll
bring on
address
the
it
record to
later.
your attention.
We'll address it later.
It needs to get addressed now before we go any further because it's an important matter. Just like the subject matter jurisdiction is important. That hasn't been proven on the record.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
Just
this
like
is
the
not
rush to
the
judgment.
time for evidence to be presented or arguments to be made by the
I
parties.
can't
The
even
jury
present
will
any evidence. You won't let me even put
disregard
any evidence in the record.
all of these statements
a
made
rush to
by
judgment.
Mr. Brooks
That's
at this
unfair.
time. All right.
That's unfair what
The
you're
court
doing.
will address legal matters outside the
Then we
presence.
need to
Everyone
address
can
the
be
legal
seated.
matter that I was trying to get to before
And
you
you
rush
may call your
everything
next
out.
witness, sir.
I'm not calling any witness until I get an answer, Your Honor. You're a public servant. You're
Mr. Brooks,
supposed to be able to answer simple questions.
Mr. Brooks,
If I'm saying I have to bring
call
it to
your
your
next
attention,
witness, please. That's the stage
I
that
have
we
to
are
bring
at.
it to your attention, Your Honor.
Mr.
I'm
Brooks,
merely seeking
please
to bring
stop.
an issue to your
I'm
attention.
telling you to please, I'm asking you to please
And I'm
stop
asking you,
because
can
we
we
have the
address?
jury present
I'm asking
and
you.
we need to continue with the evidentiary phase of this trial. Call your next
I'm
witness.
asking you to address a legal matter, as you said that those have to be taken up outside of the jury.
I will
There
do
was
that
a
at the
legal
next
matter.
break.
There was a legal matter that needed to be addressed beforehand,
I
so
will
we
do
don't
it.
have to take up time,
I will do
valuable
it at the
time
next break.
afterwards to address something that needs to be addressed now. That
To catch up. We don't want to be wasting time by bringing this up later when it's very important we bring it up now. It's very important because we don't want to waste time later. I fault Judge Darrell on this one because she should have just excused the jury and moved on with Darrell's stupid point. However, I have a feeling this might go on for just a little bit. Let's see. He's going to have some very, very good points. Very good points coming in here. Very good points. Yeah, this is when he's winning over the jury, Ketchup. These are some of what we would call his big wins, Ketchup. His big wins.
Way
Mr.
the
Brooks,
court and you
For the
yourself are
third
on
time,
notice.
I will address it at the next break. Call your next witness, please.
Are you asking me?
I'm directing you to call your next witness.
Your Honor, we're not going to move past this. Seeing as how you took an oath to protect the Constitution. I have your oath. I have a copy of your oath.
Got
right here. The oath that you took, Your Honor.
Mr. Brooks, I'd like to continue.
Listen, she took an oath. This is very important, the oath. 3 of them.
To protect the Constitution, which you are now not doing.
Mr. Brooks,
So you're going
call your
against
next
your
witness,
sworn
please.
oath. You're going against your sworn oath.
Mr. Brooks, call your next witness.
As you notify the jury every time when there's legal matters, we take them outside of their presence.
And we're going to take testimony right now. Call your next
I
witness.
merely seek to put you on notice on the record for something that needs to be brought to your attention and to the court's attention.
And I will address it at
That's
the
what
next
I'm
break.
merely seeking to do. It's something that shouldn't have to wait because it'll take a valuable time later. At least if I notify you right from the onset, you'll already know what we're looking at, and we can nip it in the bud before everything starts to roll. And
Mr.
then
Brooks,
it gets
I will
overlooked.
address it at the
Listen, folks, we got to nip it in the bud. We got to nip this in the bud.
Sorry, someone was at the door.
We got to nip it in the bud, folks. We don't want to take up valuable time later. Right now, we need to nip it in the bud. Very, very major legal issue. I hope it gets nipped in the bud.
next break. If you want to write something down, that's fine, and give it to my clerk. I have nothing in writing. I know there's witnesses available and ready to go. Call your next witness.
Your Honor, Your Honor, you have to answer this question. You're
Mr.
making a
Brooks,
judicial determination.
Call your next witness, please.
You're rushing me to judgment, Your Honor.
There's no rush to judgment.
There is
here,
a rush
sir.
to judgment. If you won't address a legal issue that I informed you that I had some legal issues that needed to be addressed before you just run right past that, Your Honor. You're a public
Mr.
servant.
Brooks,
Are you not a
it is
public servant?
9:37. Call
It is
your
8:37.
Sorry, 8:37. You're right. Call your next witness.
Big one for Darrell Brooks. It's 8:37. Judge just got owned. The judge just got owned. It is not 9:37, dummy judge. It's 8:37. Big win for Darrell. Make sure it's on the record.
God, he's such a dummy.
That's his biggest win of the case thus far.
Witness.
Your Honor, you're rushing me to judgment.
There's no rush to judgment. Call your next witness,
We had
please.
a legal matter that needed to be addressed, and I'm merely trying to
And I'm
notify the court.
I'm telling you,
at
I'm
the
denying the
onset-
request to address it at this moment. Call your next witness.
You said what?
I'm denying your request to address it at this moment. Please
How
call.
can you deny
please,
something that we're supposed to do before
Mr.
the jury
Brooks.
even comes out?
Call your witness.
I'm not seeking to be disruptive. I'm just seeking to understand why we all do this
Everyone
every day.
is in the courtroom waiting for you. Please call your
Your
next
Honor,
witness.
we do this every single day. We've done it every single day. So I'm simply trying to make sure that the court is notified of
Put it
things
in
that need to
writing,
be
hand it to the
discussed.
bailiff, and if I deem it important enough to interrupt the witness, I will, but call your next witness.
How can I call a witness and write something down and do
You can
both?
take a minute
This
to
is the
write down what it is.
This
I'm
is
not
the
asking
reason
you
why
to,
it needed to be addressed beforehand.
Mr. Brooks,
That way
the
it
jury
doesn't
is
become an
remaining in
issue.
this courtroom. Call your next witness, please.
Your Honor, you're rushing me to judgment.
There's no rush to judgment, sir.
Are you not a public servant, Your Honor?
Mr. Brooks,
Do I not have your oath of office?
under
3 of them.
906.11, this court has the authority as you know.
Do I not have,
Call-
is this not a copy, or I asked for certified copies that you said on record that you would not provide for no good reason, that these are three of your
you are
oaths
doing this,
right
and I've
here.
repeatedly told you, you can see the juries here.
You're
You're doing this.
Listen,
We
Your Honor,
need to go
I'm
forward.
I'm not attempting to delay the proceedings. I'm not attempting to be disruptive. I'm merely trying to notify Your Honor in the court for the record beforehand. That way, everyone's at least on notice of the issues that need to be taken up, instead of waiting until a break or a lunch and things of that nature, which kills
In my
valuable
discretion,
time.
it's my authority.
Ketchup. This can kill valuable time. Speaking of killing, but can you choose your words differently, Darrell? Stop saying things like "this can kill valuable time." I mean, stop running through things. He's like, I'm just trying to run through things. Every time he says stuff, he's reminding the jury of what he did. Ma barely says, I love waking up to DB being an a-hole. Just wait till his closing arguments where he's like, everything you heard from the prosecutor, it's all like rerun. Rerun? Maybe not talk about rerun after you ran over people in the parade. And then he says, it's like that song you hear on the radio when you're in your car. Let's not bring up a car, Tummy. You were just... Oh, man. He's delightful. But day 12 is going good. We're off to a hot start.
It's the courtroom that I'm
Your Honor,
presiding over. I'm not going to address that at this moment.
Is this not your
and
oath?
I'm not going to answer
Did you not
questions.
swear as a public servant that you will protect the
Mr.
United
Brooks,
States Constitution?
call
Did you not do
your
that?
witness.
3 times. I have all of it here. Your oath, Your Honor, as a public servant. And
Mr.
now you're
Brooks,
rushing me to judgment.
There's no
That's the oath. Now, have you seen this oath?
The oath.
This guy, he is showing the judge right now all 3 of her oaths. All right. Very important oaths that are going on here, and things are obvious. I bet you at some point in time things are going to become mind-boggling. But right now, we're really focused on the oaths. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Loving it, Darrell.
And I'm doing things lawfully by trying to notify you and notify the court of issues that need to be addressed
Mr. Brooks,
beforehand.
we are in
These
the
were issues-
evidentiary phase of this trial.
Your Honor, you're
Call
rushing
your
me to
next
judgment.
witness.
You're rushing me to judgment, Your Honor. And I object
I'm
to
aware
that.
of 3 witnesses
I
who are
object-
here.
I object
Call
to
one
that.
of them, please.
Your Honor, I object to that.
Your objection's noted.
And I want a legal reconsideration of your ruling. If not, I reject that ruling and take exception to that ruling.
I understand.
I request a legal or factual basis for your ruling, a written judicial finding of fact and conclusion of law for your ruling. And if not that, an interlocutory, declaratory appeal for this matter. And if not, these need to be stayed until this matter is before a adjudicated court of competent jurisdiction. Because we have not proven jurisdiction in this court as of yet. Subject matter jurisdiction has not even been proven on the record, Your Honor. I don't even know the true nature and cause of the
Mr.
charges
Brooks,
against me. I don't even understand that part
I
of it.
understand
I haven't
your
been
request.
provided a complaint. I haven't, Your Honor, there's so many issues.
Mr.
and
Brooks,
I'm not
we will
attempting,
take,
I'm not attempting to
Mr.
be
Brooks,
disrespectful in any way.
we
I'm
need
not
to
attempting
continue.
to delay the proceedings
Your
in any
requests
way.
are denied.
Your Honor, I
And I'm going to
respectfully
instruct the
object
jury
that.
at this point to
I
disregard
respectfully
and not
object to
consider
that, Your
any
Honor.
of what has just happened since you walked in. It should not be held against Mr. Brooks in any way. These are legal issues that this court may or may not need to address, but they do not bear in any way on ultimately the issues that you as jurors will have to decide. And I'm instructing you to disregard what you have just heard and seen.
Your Honor, with everything that I just said, be made part of the record.
It's on the record. I'm telling the jury that it shouldn't affect anything that they're doing in any way.
Your Honor, it's a rush to judgment.
Mr. Brooks.
Because, Your Honor, I just showed your oath that you swore to took. You swore you
Mr.
did
Brooks,
this, Your Honor.
please call your next witness.
You took these oath of offices. You did, Your Honor, 3 of them.
I understand my oath,
Which is
sir,
very, very
well.
commendable that that you decided to be a public servant in these type of matters, Your Honor. I respect it to the fullest, but also you have to uphold these oaths.
All right, I'm going to have to excuse the jury since Mr. Brooks is not calling his witness. We'll hopefully bring you back out shortly.
You have to.
Where's Jay Prince for president? Get back in there. Support your man, I say. He's as he said, killing it over here. Day 12's looking good. I bet you on day 13 we're building a box for it, but day 12's off to a killer start. Oh no, you're not going to get accused of badgering a witness and make you go nuts. Oh, big dummy. He's doing good, kids. He's doing good. Give him a chance.
All right.
Honor these oath of offices.
This is
all to as a public servant, Your Honor. I respect you being a public servant.
Yeah.
And this is not to take a shot at you in any way. But these issues
Brooks.
that I have,
Don't
they
be
need to
taking
be addressed.
shots.
They need
I'm
to be.
excusing the jury. Can you please stop?
Your Honor, this is a rush to judgment. This is a clear bias.
Mr. Brooks, you are to stop talking.
Are you asking me?
I'm advising you, or you will forfeit your right to be present in this
So you're holding
courtroom
me
for
in
the
contempt?
questioning of your first witness.
Because you're holding me in contempt.
I'm not holding you in contempt.
Then how can you remove me from the courtroom when I haven't given consent?
Mr. Brooks, I'm
How can you
advising
do
you
that?
at this moment to call your next witness, or you will forfeit the right to call these witnesses.
You can't take my
Under
Sixth Amendment
906.11,
right.
you
You
are
cannot-
refusing
What
to
the
call a
I
witness.
didn't refuse anything, Your Honor, and you can't deny me my Sixth Amendment right, which is
Mr.
to
Brooks,
call
do you want to
witnesses,
be present in
which
this
is to subpoena
courtroom
witnesses.
while you question your first witness? Because it is now 8:44, and you've consistently talked in front of the jury who's no longer in this courtroom on issues that you have been advised and are fully aware are not relevant to their determination, despite what you
This-
believe the
This
law
didn't have anything
is.
to do with the jury,
Subject
Your Honor.
matter that is what you referenced in front of the
I
jury, and then
referenced
you
that
referenced
after I
my
had
oath.
raised the issues that I was trying
Subject
to
matter
raise.
jurisdiction, as you know, is not
As I
something
don't
the
know.
state
As I
has
don't
to-
know.
The
It
state
has
must
to be
prove.
proven. It has to be. And
You are
if it doesn't,
frankly
show me
confusing
lawful law.
civil
Show me lawful
jurisdiction
law,
in
Your Honor.
federal cases with criminal court jurisdiction in the state of
You
Wisconsin.
don't have criminal.
That
you
has
don't
been
even
made
have.
abundantly
You don't
clear.
have subject matter jurisdiction or personal jurisdiction.
Mr. Brooks,
Or personnel jurisdiction. You don't. You haven't proven.
you have not,
You
I
haven't proven
excuse
for
the
the record.
jury. I'll give you the opportunity to raise whatever issue it was, but you need to do it now or we're moving forward.
That's what I want to do. That's what I was attempting to do.
And if you interrupt me one more time, you're going to go do it from the other courtroom.
And
Because
so
you're
holding
being
me in contempt.
all right. He can go to the other courtroom and we will address these issues because
holding
you
me in
are
contempt?
not being respectful. You are disruptive. You are interrupting. I will give you one more opportunity. Don't interrupt me again. Don't roll your eyes at me. Don't sigh at me.
No, he's going to do every single thing she tells him not to do. He rolls his eyes. He's going to sigh at her. He's such a baby. He's so petulant that every single thing he does is what she says don't do. He's such a bitch.
Yes.
Now, once again, I saw a question a long time ago that he should be held in contempt. No, the judge can't hold him in contempt. All right, was she going to put him in contempt for 30 days? Then they have to sequester the jury for 30 days and wait for him to come back and continue this charade. No. She has to let things move forward. All right. I mean, yeah, she has a job to do. At the same time, she does put up, sorry about that. She does put up with probably more than she should have. But, even legal advice has said, and Mike Gravelin said, my God, throw him out and let him do it from the other side where you can mute him. But, well, she did it her way.
You have delayed these proceedings now by 15 minutes because of your nonstop commentary. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to listen to you. What issue do you want to raise, sir?
So are you letting me make an offer of proof for my appeal?
No, because that's not what's relevant at this time, sir. If you don't need to make an offer of proof. Tell me what the issue is. You said you have a legal issue you want to raise before we get going. What is that issue?
That'd be good.
Okay. The legal issue is this. Detective Casey yesterday testified for the second time under oath. In reference to exhibits 13 and 14 that showed the backyard of my mother's home, which he stated that he had been to the home, had seen the backyard, all this stuff, when he did not, in fact, even speak with my mother. It was brought to my attention that my mother, in fact, never spoke to any law enforcement from Waukesha.
Would you like to add her to your witness list to call her?
Yes, I would.
All right, that's
because
fine.
she's
That's
willing,
how we'll
she's
address
willing
that.
to come.
But that's not something we needed to address this
It needs
right
to
away,
be addressed
sir.
because of the issue of the subpoena. That's the reason why it needed to be addressed. That's the reason why I was trying to attempt to
It
bring
could
it
have
to
been
their
done on a
attention.
break. All right, so
Will I be?
you're
because I
putting
have-
you're asking me to add Dawn Woods to the witness list for you.
Yes, but I also have a question about the subpoena
The subpoena for whom?
for my mother. But I would also like to subpoena the phone records so it can be made part of the record.
This is funny because he doesn't know what he's doing. So no, this is actually really funny.
Of the conversation, since the prosecution listens to all the phone calls, they should be able to have heard that phone call as well. So they should be on notice of what was said.
I don't know what phone call you're referring to. If
I'm
you're referring to a
phone
jail
call
phone
from-
call,
I'm referring
then
to a jail phone call that was made last night, October 20th, between 7:54 p.m. and 8:10 p.m. Which
Okay.
I'm sure the prosecution has heard by now. And that also brings up the issue of perjury testimony.
sir, the way that you will address the issues that you're talking about are to call witnesses to challenge that or to present the evidence in support of your position. If you're telling me you need to add Dawn Woods to the witness list, I approve of that. You can fill out a subpoena and I'll direct the state to serve that upon her, and at the appropriate time, we'll have her brought. We'll indicate when in the order of folks she can be brought in. So I'll grant that request.
Will I be
In
able
terms
to-
of the jail records, you'll have to subpoena the appropriate custodian or a witness who can testify to that.
That's what I was trying to gain knowledge of. 'Cause
I can't give you advice on that.
I'm
sir.
not trying to ask for advice. I was is that
That's
legal for
asking
me to
me
subpoena?
for, I can't direct how you do that. I can't tell you.
Get all the phone records you want, dummy. But no, the judge isn't going to tell you how to do it. You know what he should do? Hire a lawyer. All of this was brought up because Detective Casey said he went and spoke with Darrell Burke's mother, and he's like, no. I spoke with my mom on the phone yesterday. She said that didn't happen. So clearly he committed perjury. So can I subpoena those phone records where my mom says that she didn't speak with him? I'll say this is groundbreaking. And then Detective Casey's, all of his testimony can get thrown out. So what? There's still the video evidence of you driving over people in a parade, dummy.
Right?
But he delays this 50 freaking minutes to throw a tantrum because keep in mind he's got like 7 witnesses left. One of them's Erica Patterson. That goes well. A couple of the other ones are people that can't remember anything, which is why the prosecutors didn't call him. It's like, yeah, I remember Erica. Yeah, I have no idea. So they didn't call him. Darrell does. He's got time. And then you're going to see him freak out because the defense doesn't cross-examine his witnesses. He's like, oh, look, they're not even crossing my witnesses. It means they're just trying to get through them. Well, no, they're their witnesses. They didn't choose these ones, right? They don't need to cross them. You've already done what they would have done. You nailed it, dummy. So then he has a freak out moment. Oh, God, day 12 is amazing. I'm going to play just a few more minutes, and then we're going to move on and shut things down. I'll send you over to Mr.
How to do that. You are acting as your own attorney, and you will need to figure that out.
Hi, Maestro.
So you have the subpoena forms. You can research the issues. You have access to legal research materials and other things. And that's how you'll have to address
I
that.
set for value in return for value this document.
Was that a subpoena form? Thank you. Is there any other witnesses you're asking to add to your, and you can also call Detective Casey if you want, just so you know.
So that make 3 times he's able to testify?
If you believe he has information that he hasn't testified to, I will give you permission to call him as well.
No, I don't think it'd be necessary. He know what he did.
I don't think it's necessary. You know what he did. How is the jury gonna know what he did if he know what he did? I think they're call him. He know what he did. This is the best lawyering I've ever seen. In fact, if you look at, say, the What the Hell's case, Darrell Brooks is running circles around those dummies. These people spent over $100,000 to put a woman in bankruptcy. They're amazing, all because they care about a child. Congratulations.
That's what friends are for.
I don't know. I'll take a little bit of that ATM. I'll take a little bit. I could be an idiot too. But hey, by the way, over here, for $100,000, just your hip will also find his way to make sure I can make a family bankrupt. You give me $100,000, and just J Hip will clearly put a beloved family that's hated of grifters and losers into bankruptcy. Of course, yes. I can do that. I'm amazing. You're right, Patty Cake. Hired just to him. I would have nailed it. I mean, Darrell Brooks didn't even declare bankruptcy, dummy. You should have done that. It would have been on a stay.
Right?
Actually, I don't think that works out in criminal trials, but at the same time, we'll throw that one out there. Like, well, it's another Hail Mary. You could have given it a try. All right, folks. I had a fun time today. I hope you did as well. I'll give you a flea cap on Friday, but today I wasn't really in the mood to do Fleabag shit today because I have other things to do. And so, but I appreciate you all for being here. Much love. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the show. Where we sometimes do other things. I know Fleabag's gonna be very upset. She'll be like just Hippie doesn't even do a show anymore. Oh my God! Look, we've ruined him.
Well, yeah, that and her stream yesterday. She's gonna say, "Oh, it's because of last night's stream." I know it.
Nah, he saw the ruling and he's like, "I'm not doing a stream of Fleabag."
It's actually not a ruling yet.
Yes.
So
he saw the recommendation and he said, I'm not even covering the Fleabags anymore. His show's toast. He's done.
yeah. You made up the whole family thing, all the stuff about your brother. It's all just pretend.
It was a fake bit. It was a fake.
Yeah. Oh no.
You dummies. If you haven't figured it out yet, Fleabags, over on this show, I do what I want to do. You do not dictate my show. I do what I want to do. So I hope you enjoyed your time. I appreciate you dropping by. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the share if you would. Hit the share. I do appreciate that. And we'll do some more stuff. Let's see. Tomorrow, supposedly, I'm going to be on. Rosalind Duke and I normally do a Thursday show. We'll see. I haven't seen if she set anything up yet. If not, I'll do something in the morning. I'm not doing that now. Let me make things clear. I'm not doing People Watch on Thursday. I'm doing People Watch on Friday because Just J Hip and Ketchup are working on a project tomorrow. We're working on something, okay? We're working on something. All right, but we are doing Watch on Friday, and Friday morning you're going to have a What the Hells segment of Just J Hip, so you get 2 shows on Friday. And if Rosalind Duke's not setting anything up for Thursday morning, I'll give you something tomorrow morning as well. And then, of course, the Saturday big show with Just J Hip and Star, of course. All right, but yeah, me and Ketchup are working on something tomorrow night, and because we work together as a team. Yeah. All right, folks. I will see you all. If Roz don't have some set up, I don't know, because she's going to Mardi Gras, I guess, trying to collect the beads or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I guess if you collect enough beads, then, I don't know, you take off your top or something, I guess. I don't know. That's what Roz says she was doing. I don't know. She's going down there to collect a bunch of beads on a float for Mardi Gras and possibly Girls Gone Wild or something. I don't know. Her words, not mine. Her words, not mine. I'm in so much trouble. Hi, told Mom. I think you'll enjoy the show. Hi, Bob Smith. How are you? All right, folks. I will see you tomorrow at some point in time. Thank you, Annie M, for being here. I will see you tomorrow at some point in time, whether it be tomorrow with Rosalind Duke or Just Your Hip. We'll set something up for the morning. Then I'm gonna do some work with Ketchup tomorrow, and then of course I have Friday mornings. What the hell's a stream, and then on top of that, on Friday night we have Friday night People Watch, of course, and the big show on Saturday with just J-Hip and Star. All right, so it should be good times. It should be good times. I'm sending you over to Mr. Coop. Go catch Mr. Coop. I know it's late. Coop, don't be mad at me. He's always so mad at me. All right, go check out Mr. Coop and tell him we said hi. Thank you all. Much love. And here, Chup.
All the best.
Bye.